We're rolling.
All right, rolling. Good to start talking then. Sweet. With that, I will say that last we left off with a bit of a shock as Doc's phone rang and a familiar voice of, I should have had his thing ready to pop up, god dang it, of Apak came on, letting her know that the funeral is going to be held for Chris. She made mention that she'll be potentially bringing some extras, and we ended the session with him asking, are they friends or family? With that, guys kind of have that moment of, Doc, who do you want to bring? Who do you tell?
I did not think about that. It's a very good question. Red, for sure. Cass can come if she wants. Cadmail can come because he's very formally dressed. Do I think the cop is gonna do cop things at the funeral?
You could certainly leave me out of this. Do you know who should? He shouldn't, but he should be. You know, the person who definitely would not fit in, but I feel bad.
Actually, it's a wonderful idea. I'm invite you two and Mr. J-Man. Mr. J-Man is coming with.
What about Cadmail?
It's an open invitation. It's up to you guys if you accept or not.
Wait, sorry, who all's getting invited? Just following.
Everyone's getting invited. Plus Jerry.
And this is for what again?
Chris's funeral.
Oh, right. That's what we were doing. I thought we were doing with the Dark Brotherhood thing guy. I forget his name. He's the lead Dark Prophet or whatever we want to call him.
Yeah, Zachariah.
Yeah, I'm certainly
the
coming.
Dark way. No, you're not dealing with him at the moment.
Okay, but yeah, definitely going to the funeral.
All right. Gunnarsson, at whether or not it's like a group text sent out, Jerry reaches out to you individually once he's invited, and whether or not you've agreed to go personally, he starts it off with going, look, there's a thing I really need to go to, but I'd really like there to be someone I know I can trust. Not that I don't trust my friend, but it's Night City.
Yeah. Oh, of course, Jerry. Oh, what's the gig?
It's a funeral for a friend that passed. He died on the job I gave him, so I feel like I should go.
Wow. You ever just realize how much you've grown up over the years? Just all the years are hitting her in this moment. Jerry sent somebody on a mission and they died. That's who Jerry is now.
5. Okay. There's a pause, and just before it gets awkward in the silence, he goes, yeah, we all do things we're not proud of.
No, oh, yeah, I'll be there, Jerry. Can you pick me up, or do I have to go to you?
Either works. Um, it will be. I don't know if Doc reached out to you, but she's the one organizing it, so, or at least she's the one letting me know where it is.
Oh, it's the hitman. Oh, it's
You say Hitman. I fuck. Does he?
again. She had a very
Oh,
specific,
no.
like, given the dialogue
No,
that Doc
he
and Gunderson went through.
pauses and goes, "No, it's not Cadmail."
He is Agent 47.
That is, Jerry. I'm even more confused. I
Well,
mean, I understand what you're saying, but okay. Yeah, I'll be there.
all right. Yeah. Tell you what, I'll pick you up. I'll give you any information that Doc has. The other side of it is let's face it. I'm sure Doc her crew can handle themselves, but hey, you're with NCPD. You know how to handle yourself if things go south.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be honest, Jerry. I wasn't gonna go to this when Doc invited me.
Oh,
but
oh,
I'll go with you.
you sure?
Yeah. We'll get you there, and I'll get you out of there.
All right. Okay. Phone clicks. Doc, you get the confirmation that he's going, and Gunderson will be
Hell
accompanying
yeah.
him.
Yeah, Gunderson just said, "Yeah, I'll escort Jerry there."
Good idea.
Good idea.
Are we given a dress code for this place? Not every funeral is the same. Am I bringing togs or am I bringing a dress?
Do you ask the pact this at all?
She would be interested.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion. You get a +2 to this because you are Candy.
Oh no!
I don't want the fucking +2.
Take it back.
God damn
Hey,
Never living that down.
you ask for a dress code. There's a pause, and you succeeded without needing the +2.
Hell yeah.
If you needed the +2 to succeed, then it would have changed things. To say simply, but he says, "Well, coming to us, fully loaded, no empty clips or magazines. I shouldn't be trouble, but this is the wee.
Family business.
Yes, and you know how we feel about family."
Yeah. I'll see you there.
Right.
Hangs
Very
up.
fucked up.
Every time he hears him say it, it's just like, how did he deal with that? My goodness.
He died. That's how we dealt with it.
Light armor jack and the full weapon loadout. Plus cowboy hat. And I'll pass that along to everyone else. You know the people we're dealing with.
Yep.
I don't know if it's trapped, but you know, a shark always has teeth.
Fucking great fucking line there.
There's so many analogies for sharks. I never knew.
Fucking great. Jesus. I wish there was more shit I could just give you guys in the system. Oh, that was so good. Anyways.
There's nothing saying you can't.
I know, but what would I give you? Because I will say this, you guys will be getting something at some point this session.
Trauma?
Maybe.
It's
Clan
not
tattoos?
a bad thing.
Clan
Say
tattoos?
again? Tattoos?
Clan tattoos.
If you want to sign on with the Hui Hui, yeah, that is an option.
Not that. I mean, like, maybe complimentary tattoos that say, hey, we're friends of the family.
If that
good,
is,
bro.
if
You
you
just
want
know.
if you want to sign on,
You know
with
where
them,
that goes. You know that path. Someone walked it, and that someone is now a cop.
anyways, as things go forward, it is probably a day and a half later of you guys having to coordinate, get together, and it turns out that this is not going to be happening on the docks where they normally are dealing with you guys when Chris would take you. So instead of it being right here, like under the bridge that leads between Pacifica, Haywood, and the combat zone, it is way, way out here. Uncharted territory.
On dry land?
No, still off of the coast.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
But outside of Night City jurisdiction.
Oh, of course it has to be.
Is there a swim skill? I'm just cautious.
If any of you would like to make checks about the region before you go, you may.
Sure thing.
So whatever skill you think would assist you in learning about a place. Your home is definitely a good option.
Yeah, cool.
Mid.
Looking at 212s.
Yeah.
All right. Right, I got the sound that a third person rolled, but it hasn't popped up.
Yeah, same here.
Sorry, just got my mouse back. Okay, what are we doing?
Could Cadmail and you make a roll skill of your choice to find information about the area outside of Night City on the water?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, you're super bulked up. Will you just sink?
Oh, I'm not the borged up.
It's actually a good question.
That's true.
It's a good question.
I'm the lightly enhanced. Just a nice little sprinkling, if you will. No, I just, me and Logan really gave a lot of thought to the Hui Hui, and this is, this stupidest idea. Oh, yeah, it's fine, it's great.
Wait, actually, I actually have a good question for you then. Is your chest still a flotation device? Or is it fully metal now?
God damn it, Zamir! Wrong game!
It's in character for both of them. I don't know what to tell you. It's a rock star. Cybernetics inbuilt flotation device or fucking...
That is a thing.
Of course that's a
You
thing.
see?
Airbag!
No, I don't have any Borgware, and all my stuff is pretty internal, so...
Alright, so I guess that answers it. That Gunnarsson does have her inbuilt flotation devices.
Jesus Christ, man.
All the ways to fucking phrase that.
He knew what he was doing.
Yep.
He knew what he was doing.
Oh, alright.
Someone was going to ask. I just had to be the one to do it.
No, you got it. I get it.
It is a genuine question to have for people that are cybered up to hell and back. Persuasion, you could do interrogation, local, you could do library search.
Ooh, that's
if
that's
I knew
solid.
we could do persuasion.
Oh god, what does criminology do again?
Criminology is about criminal stuff.
Okay, cool.
That would help you with the hui specifically, but not for the area.
Ooh, yeah, oh god. She has failed consistently with the hui, and she's running a protective detail for him. Oh, but the area, damn. Yeah, fuck it, let's do the area. I'll do the library search. Criminology be fun,
All
but
right.
no. No.
Show me what you got.
Is this an in-character role? We'll find out. Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, Doc and Savage. So you're no longer Doc.
Thank you.
Yep, I'll get it eventually. Both Savage and Red Metal sadly failed the check. Cadmiel and
Man.
Gunnarsson, however, succeeded.
Oh.
Gunnarsson, it is very much a not refuse place where people throw shit out, but it's definitely more derelict. There are buildings and a couple old piers and docks that go out into the water, but none of it's well maintained. Honestly, this reminds you of a lot of the old cop flicks that you've seen or watched or heard, where this is where you take someone out, put concrete boots on them, and push them off.
Okay, classic place.
Yeah, it's a classic place. With the library search, I will go ahead and tell you that they have dredged bodies out from this area. It's not a nice area, but because it's not a nice area, it is quiet. And for a gang wanting to have a funeral, this is probably one of the better places for them to do it than in Night City.
Fucking gangs. God.
Yep. Cadmail, much of the same information. You actually hear, let me see this, give me a tick here. Most of this from your friend.
Hey!
I missed him.
Yep. James, the poor bastard, kind of takes a moment to, again, much of the same information, but with a 17, he lets you know that he's heard some talk a little bit about some guys on jet skis going out there and like checking the place out. And he'd recommend to be careful. Pressed further, he'll say that they are not the people that are normally at the docks. It's a different group.
Okay. Oh.
But with that, you have your information. Havoc's going to go, but mostly stay quiet. Jerry will show up in a cab to pick you up, Gunnarsson. He is wearing, instead of his traditional, let me actually pull him up for everyone. Instead of his traditional onesie, or even just shirt and jeans, he's actually dressed in like cargo pants, a just black hoodie, and go ahead and roll me a conceal reveal, please.
Oh, hell yeah. Just upgrade. That's it.
You want everyone to do this? Or?
Just Gunnarsson at the moment.
Okay.
17. He, while outwardly, he's still like, the jacket's bulky, the hoodie, but you can tell by the way he kind of moves and it's awkward as he sits down that he actually has like a bulletproof vest on underneath. And something you don't need to check for, he has Chris's sword.
Yeah, of course he does. Oh.
And
man.
it's that moment where he makes sure that it's pulled over, and this time I'm going to need a human perception from you, Gunnarsson.
Okay.
That will not end well.
I don't want to put a look at it. I'm just gonna let it stand. Let's see what happens. Yep.
Yeah. He pulls the sword over and makes sure there's room for you and just kind of gives you that awkward smile. Like, hey, so just out of curiosity, do you know anything about the people we're gonna go see?
No, I only had time to look into one thing, and every bit of resource I've gathered, I, I, I don't know. This friend of yours, as far as I could tell, Doc's taken up some sort of psychotic quest of his. But, yeah. So I assume it's a real unhinged bunch. Or a bunch of professionals. I don't know.
Is there a difference anymore?
It's I'm seeing it less and less.
All right.
Jerry, you know that this isn't your fault, right?
It's one thing to like hire some guy to do a job that you don't know, but Chris was really the only one I could turn to at that time. Like him and Doc and Red Metal. And they helped me at a drop of a hat. Yeah, it was their choice, but I kind of backed them into a corner with it. I know that I'm just some kid to most of you guys, but I really want to do right by them.
Okay. Takes a second. They're sincere and all this. Okay.
Yeah.
She's taking a lot of info right now. Like Red would help somebody out at the drop of a hat. Just it's so many things.
Yep. It's that moment
Wow.
that
In
he.
conjunction with
Wow.
everything. It's
Oh yeah.
it's a new
Yeah, that's
tidbits.
hilarious.
All these tidbits keep going.
With that, he messages Doc, just asking if he needs to pick everyone up or if you guys are riding separate. But he'll meet you out there.
He can pick us up. We'll go there together. Well, except for Cadmo, I think he's taking his own ride.
All right. Good to hear. We'll get there then. Yeah. With that, then, y'all managed to head out whatever way you're going. Whether
Anybody
you're
gonna
being,
pick me up?
well, that's up to you. Do you hitch rides with Cadmail, reach out to him? Do you go out with Doc?
Because he was probably the original crew. I'm going with Doc.
All right.
It only seems right.
Okay. Is there anything else before we get everything started?
Should be good.
Did not mean to pull that out.
So if we're coming in with all our weapons, I think we're fine.
I better check. I think I
Yeah.
was locked and loaded. Make sure I'm
Guns
loaded.
loaded. Or could I buy a light armor jacket at a vending machine?
Yeah, it's easy enough to find. It only comes in
Cool.
gray at the moment, though.
Damn. I'm just replacing my old one. Armor jack bought.
Yep. Eventually, you all arrive. At whatever time you do, you see that, again, it took a day and a half for them to get everything ready. The sun is starting to go down. They made a point of having this at sundown and only letting it get darker You can see barrel fires leading the way as you end up on bumpy back roads getting here. Cresting the top of the hill that then leads down to the pier where we're going to be holding us, you can see one raging fire in boats. Well over 50 boats and vessels, from jet skis to schooners. You even see the captain's own vessel docked. As you come closer, you're greeted by the Hui Hui crew, who verify who you are. As you're brought in, eventually you're told that you can park here and get out. If you don't want to get out, you can sit and watch from here. Who wants to head down to the funeral?
She gets out and starts going.
Sticking with Jerry.
Yep, and Red Metal's standing right by Doc's side.
Cadmill would head along, but make sure that Blondie stays with the car and keep that ready to go.
Yeah, no, there's definitely that moment where you get out, go to open your mouth, and she's like, I ain't getting out.
Good. And we're on the same page.
Yep. Cadmail, you do hear the car lock, the alarm set, and the security system turn on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the security system you did not hear before, ever, so this is a new thing.
That's a first.
Yep. As you all, because Jerry gets out too, start making your way down. Eventually, a hunched man with a white beard, bandage over the nose, scraggly white hair, an augmetic brace on one arm, appears dressed very much as in the image, just raises a hand. Ah! Savage! I see you brought company, like you said. Again, just didn't really give a straight answer. Friend or family?
Friend.
Well, I remember this one, and he points to Red. The others are new.
Oh, with losses come replacements.
He starts to circle, eyeing each of the new people up and down. Havoc's just giving a dangerous smile. He gets to you, Gunnarsson, just eyeing you up and down for a moment.
She's giving Red the weirdest look after being referred to as replacements for whoever the fuck this guy is.
Yep. Then he gets to Jerry, looks him up and down, looks back to you, Savage. So, I can tell she's muscle. What's with the, what was it? Kids say. What's with the cinnamon roll?
Trying to hide a smoke with that. You operate in weird ways. We operate in our own weird ways.
I'm gonna roll something.
Oh, weird.
Holy shit. Okay.
Oh, is he interrogating me?
No, it is this moment where he kind of takes that second, looks you all up and down. You can all tell without a doubt that he has clocked every weapon and piece of armor you have on you. And his eyes flicked at Jerry, because he has the sword out invisible. And can I get a human perception from everyone but Gunnarsson, real quick?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's right.
Human perception.
All right. Cool. Cadmail, very much business mode right now. Just like, all right, get through this, get out. Doc, He's not wearing the sword. He's like holding it in both hands. So he's definitely trying to keep it close, but you can't quite tell why. Probably because it's the only weapon he properly owns, and he's wanting to keep it for safety.
Is Jerry?
Yep.
Okay.
Red, on the other hand, he's not holding the sword out of safety. He's holding the sword out of guilt.
Oh no. Oh no. That's not a good thing.
He's just kind of holding it closer to his chest. The pot kind of takes that moment, looks Jerry up and down, looks back to you, Savage, and goes, right. At least he's armored. Jerry will let out a sigh as Bapak turns, and he pauses for a half second, then motions for you all to follow, actually calling you, Savage, to walk beside him.
Will do. Is this all your family?
Not all the wee. We sent others to look ahead, make sure it's safe, but they weren't wee. More people. Hang on.
Ahead, is this a moving procession?
Sort of, to a point. But we figured we'd have it here. He died on land. So, we hold it, at least partly, on land. That's why we got, and it's at this point you hear boots pump, 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 across the old wooden pier. And he goes on to just tell you, for the most part, about the different groups who are here. There are 3 separate branches of the Hui now in Night City.
Oh,
That's a lot of
3
That's a lot.
branches.
So
I guess you could call it
Tiger
a
Sharks.
better way would be 3 waves.
Oh
3
Lord.
waves. I don't like that terminology.
But
3 waves. Oh god. Yep.
for the most part, because the captain was the first to settle here, and he does air quotes when he says settle, that he's essentially the lord and liege, the one who's more or less calling the shots. The others won't be staying, but they're here for a time. Are you familiar with nomad funerals?
More than I like to admit.
Well, so long as you don't step on any toes, should be fine. I'd like to make sure that you, Savage, are... And he pauses for a second as you guys come to a stop. You're now within easily 30 feet of this massive fire that they've set at the end of the pier. I want you to be useful to the family. Not quite like Chris was, but you got a good head.
She'll kind of lean down to his level. I want you to know that goes both ways.
He grins, that toothy grin, the clack of his teeth. As he nods, all of you can see him take one hand, just slap it on Doc's back before he turns and moves closer to the fire. With that, all of you can hear the boom of a voice call for silence and attention as the captain shows himself aboard his vessel. As he does, he takes that moment to survey everything, his eyes sweeping over. It's this moment all of you can see that the sun is getting lower. The only real light coming from the fire as all the boats leave their lights off. Cold wind comes from the ocean. As he takes a breath. Well, according to tradition, and the ways I want to do things, it's here we say goodbye to poor departed Kujang. Hear a couple of jeers, a laugh. Raises a big hand. They immediately go quiet as he starts to make his way off of his boat onto the pier. Everyone can hear the wood groaning under this massive man's weight. Those of you who have not met him personally, you can now see that he almost rivals the Duke in size, but clearly with no augmetics. As he continues, but let's not say that saying goodbye is a parting. After all, when you die, you leave things behind. When you leave things behind, they become everyone else's. And he holds up Kujang's mask. Some things get given to others, and he tosses the mask to someone in the crowd. Others get dropped in the water. Pulls out what you can only assume to be some knickknack that belonged to Chris. Crush it in his hand, and he drops it off the edge of the pier. Others are given away to those that it can serve, that can make better use of it. Others who, for some reason, have decided to take it hook, line, and sinker. As he comes to you, Doc, and he puts something in your hand. He is looming over you. It's this moment you can feel that you have been singled out of the group. Do you look at what it is?
Yeah, what's in my hand?
It's a little tape.
Her face is tense for a moment, then it kind of relaxes. Looks back up at him. Thank you.
I need to roll something when you say that.
It's not a straight thank you. It's like, what is this?
Yep.
Also,
with that,
get out of my grill.
He cracks a bit of a toothy grin and one big hand on your shoulder. And you've seen him do this to Kujang, where he slaps him and he almost sends him flying. But the big hand comes up, comes down, and it doesn't slap. It doesn't even shove you to the ground. It just grips your shoulder as he then turns away to everyone else. This here is Savage. She worked with him, bled with him, fought with him. Anyone have a problem with her taking something? Doc, I need you to roll me luck.
Sure thing, boss.
You beat the 10.
Mhm.
Could I actually fail that check? Was it too late because I rolled?
Are you wanting to willingly fail this?
I wanted to willingly fail that check.
Yeah, it's that moment. Everything goes quiet as his voice booms. and there is a moment as your hand starts to close around the tape before there's another shout. Yeah, no, she ain't no fucking wee. And one of the crew starts to push his way forward.
I wait for him to come into like the full circle.
Yep. He gets out there. He's not built like these other guys, but he's very clearly one of the active raiders. He's not wearing any shirt. He literally just has a vest on. And it clearly has like a hole or two in it already as he just points at you in front of everyone saying, nah, she ain't shit really. Like, yeah, she bled with him, worked with him, but we all did. Kujang was a bit of a bleeder, right? And a couple more people laugh.
I hear a lot of talking. If you want it, take a bite, and I'm gonna unsheath the monokatana and turn it on, and I'm gonna size up on this guy.
All right. Do you want to do a stare down?
Stare down, yes, please.
Hell yes. All right. I need your cool plus your reputation plus 1d10.
Any bonus for the
Is there-
katana?
Is there any way I could help? I'm right next to her.
I'm going to say no on this.
Damn. Sorry, dog. You're on your
That's
own.
good.
You are getting
Any
no
luck?
bonuses from the katana. You may spend luck if you want.
I'm gonna spend 2 luck. Oh.
Do you want to roll first or me? Oh, you rolled first. 11. It's this moment that the captain has pulled back. And can I get a human actually no, straight perception on this one from everyone, including you, Doc, as he steps back in like out of the circle.
Can I do human perception?
Yep, either or. They both work. I just figured most people have perception over human.
Nope, I have the opposite.
I said most.
You're not most people, Red Metal. You're
Yeah.
not most people.
You're
Not
right.
all of us are as
I'm
empathetic
unique.
and in tune with people as you are.
Empathetic, in tune, yeah.
All right. What about you, Gunny?
I'm gonna give it a go. Still got all these character sheets open to try and emphasize. So, let's see here. Where are you? Perception. Come here. Come here, perception. There we are. Yeah.
Gunderson and Cadmiel, you're very much more focused on the combat.
Yep.
Doc, you notice that, sorry, Savage, you notice that as you like say, why don't you take a bite? And you draw this, like all that. He's grinned. He's laughed. He's chuckled. You've seen him interact with Chris. This is a genuine smile and the most terrifying thing you've seen the captain do.
Oh, yeah. It's no good.
Red, same thing. And you get the feeling it is a good thing you didn't join in on this, because this just became a death match.
Wait, it's a death match? Oh shit, it's a death match! I didn't think it was going that far.
You called him out.
I was just gonna call him a pussy bitch.
If he backs off now, you know, he's the food.
He's chum.
You said
Yeah.
to take a bite.
Damn it!
Yeah,
You said
no,
to take a
That's
bite.
again.
it is this moment where you succeed in the stare down, and there is a moment where you have it. You have the cassette in one hand, the sword activated, the hum, as everyone is quiet. So quiet, anyone can hear this blade vibrate. There is a moment where he blinks, looking you in the eye, and he goes to take a step back. He's grabbed, a sword put in his hand, and booted forward.
I
Rich
step
teeth,
back.
Steps forward. Gets into position.
Yep. Jerry, I will say, is wide-eyed. And Gunnarsson, the biggest, probably why you even rolled a 10 on this, is because you noticed Jerry, while very visibly freaked the fuck out, is not standing in a way that he's like frozen. He is actively watching Doc.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn it.
Yep. With that, we're just going to do initiative really, really simple here, Doc.
Mhm.
Give me a moment.
Let's get my solo up.
I'm Doc's cheer squad. I'm just taking a step back and saying, "You got it, Doc."
Fuck
We made
yeah,
a song
Doc.
about
I'm
this.
glad for that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your initiative for me. You don't need to worry about selecting a token or anything.
Will do. Just getting the initiative thing up. It's probably this. Okay, +3 to this.
I got that. +3.
I'm hesitant to kill this guy. Let's just say that.
You screwed. You did this. You're gonna kill him.
Yeah,
Or he's gonna kill
trying
you.
to be big, but I didn't know how to go hard.
D6.
What did you expect? They only know how to go hard. They don't know soft.
You think you know the beast? Yeah, bite you in the ass.
He goes first. It is this moment all of you watch as he's visibly like, oh, fuck, wait, hold up. Very much that moment where you're both like frozen in a second of time of like, I didn't want to go this far. Well, neither did I. Shit. It's very much when there's a wedding, you get the kid who yells, I object, for no reason. With no other
I'm that
choice,
kid.
he leaps forward, swinging.
Oh boy.
Yep. Let me see here. He has a good chance. But he is taking a penalty because he is still fighting even though he lost the face down. Doc, that is a 13. Would you like to? Yeah. He comes in with the sword, two-handing it, swings as he takes a chunk out of the pier in front of you. You manage to just slip back. It's your turn.
Slip behind him and do one slash on him.
Yep.
I'll put 3 points precision attack.
All right, let me see his evasion real quick. He is taking a penalty. He manages to almost get out of the way, but you slash up his back, dealing 11. And your sword ignores how much? Anything below
up to
7?
7.
Okay.
70. Yeah. From what you said, he had a shirt on, so.
Well, he has a vest.
Okay.
Yeah, so he takes that.
And this is why we
armor
came in
is
strapped.
cuts in half. Yep, you cut him across. You know that your next swing will ignore his armor.
All right,
Actually,
cool.
no, it goes down by 1 each time. It's been a minute since you guys were in a serious fight. So, still have to hit him a couple more times to get his armor to go down more. Give me a moment, real quick, because I got an effect for this map. It's not fancy by any means. That's still cool. He whips around. Let's see if he can do it. Swings at you with an 18 this time.
Let's dodge.
Oh.
How do you dip it on a crit?
Like his sword was stuck in the pier, and it's just a simple step back as he brings it out and does a big swing. Not too much effort, honestly.
Yeah, he again swung wide, and he goes to bring this guard up into you. You notice that his sword, now that you're actually seeing it as he's trying to lock blades, is more of a glorified machete.
Oh,
It is jagged, and there's dried blood on it.
just one more swing.
Nope, he almost gets out of the way again, but you manage to push past his sword and catch him. For 14, his armor's slowly chipping.
How hurt is he looking currently?
Give me a moment here. He is not at half health. I will say that now.
Oh, okay.
Just a moment. What was I doing? Oh,
Can I look to the party and I'm trying to try and read their reactions currently to this?
yeah, go ahead.
Do human perception if they're trying to hide stuff?
Yeah. 13. That is considered a basic success. What do you guys think or feel?
How we feel seeing this?
Yep, this is just a basic success, though. Nothing specific. Just general feeling.
Honestly, jealous is not me. I love making a show, after all.
True. Cadmail, Gunny, and Havoc.
Gunnarson's just shaking her head. I mean, like, she clearly expected some bullshit like this to go down. She's just disappointed that we were like, of course. Again, I know that the party knows you as the doctor, but like, yeah, she knows you as Savage, and this is just par for the course of the bullshittery that you've been up to.
Okay. Cadmail's probably, with some of these new implants, is still trying to maintain kind of like the more corporate standing silently at a funeral with his head down, but clearly kind of like fidgeting and checking his watch. Not sure how long this is going to go. Is this part of the deal? What?
Also wants to know what Cass and Jerry think.
Yep.
Glad to have you, Cass.
Is Cass there?
Yes.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yep, you did get invited to the funeral.
Oh, this is at the funeral!
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah!
A little bit of a thing was that when you guys got to the funeral, Bipat interacted with Doc, asked what you guys were to her. She said friends. So you were able to enter the funeral. As things progressed, Doc was singled out by the captain and given Kujang's tape that he had in the car.
Mm-hmm.
With that, he asked if there's any objections to Doc claiming it. One person said yes. A face down commenced. Doc won, but because it's with the wee-wee, the guy could not back down and still has to fight to the death.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So how's Havoc feeling about this?
Surprised, only lightly concerned, and honestly just in awe of how fucking hardcore the wee are, because I'd only heard things before.
Yep.
Like, okay, these guys are actually just batshit. Good to know.
And for Jerry, it is very much the wide-eyed as he sees you, Savage, cutting into the sky, his blood getting on you and getting on the ground.
Oh, yep. Yep, not a good feeling.
Yep.
Continue.
Yep. So he couldn't dodge. You put another blade slash into him. He tries to go for you again. That is a 19 as he
Ooh.
whirls around and he goes to take the tip of the machete. One hand manages to get a hold of you as he goes to drive it into your belly. Can you evade?
Oh, no.
He connects as all of you see him swing, stab for 13. You would take 2 damage and your armor ticks down by 1. No, it cuts the armor value in half. That's right. Had to remind myself for this guy too.
1, 2. Is it rounded up or rounded down?
Rounded down.
Okay.
Yep. So with that counting as
8.
that, yep, you take 8 points as he manages to get you. Your armor manages to deflect a good bit of it, but all of you still see his blade come back with blood on it. Jerry lets out like a gasp at the sight. Again, he's not a fighter. Like, if this guy's still standing, he's very worried about Doc. Doc, how would you like to respond?
I'm gonna put 2 points into damage reduction. And he did score a hit, but the blade is working, so I'm take another swing at him.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
Nah, that is a hit. As this time he goes to get out of the way, but you manage to cut him clean across the chest for another 14.
Does his armor disintegrate this time?
Give me a moment here. He was there. His armor is still sadly just above the threshold to be ignored completely. Because it's the total, I believe, right? Or is it once it hits that value?
I think it's the total of the armor, so if it's an SP of
Yep,
7 or lower.
All right. Yep, so he has a little higher still. One more hit and you ignore armor.
All right.
So
how is the hui her acting? Is it just silence from them, or
it started off with silence, and it's that moment where he gets you. Jerry gasped. It's the first like real sound since you started fighting, and now there's hushed whispers, talks going around and around. It's almost disorienting as you hear almost a ring around you, just savage, yeah, that guy, but savage, and it just goes, and then you hear just at one point, go ahead and make me a perception check.
will do?
18. I'm going to whisper this one to you.
Oh, goodies.
Is whisper not pulling up? Well, we'll see if it works. Did that send?
Yeah, it sent, you fucker. Yeah, it sent.
There is a moment you hear that, and there's a moment, the pause as you struck him and he pulls back. Red, I'm going to give you a chance here.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me perception as well now.
I'm gonna put 2 luck into it then.
Or, I will say this before you roll real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It can be human perception either. For you. as you listen to
I'm
the
good.
crowd.
I'm gonna put 2 into human perception.
With
I don't need it.
that,
I don't need it.
with that, there
Rolling
is a
big.
moment where all of you, you're watching, you're listening to the fight. You hear the whisper, "Savage, Savage." You can't even pick out what they're calling the guy. Just him, that one, that person. That's all they're referring to him to. They're saying Savage's name. But it's this moment, Red, you can feel it. The rising tide of the Hui's attention is all on Savage. If you give them something to chant, they will.
Okay.
And the one thing that you hear as all of this is going on, there's a person next to you, just Kujang Savage.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Kujang Savage.
I
I'll
would
just
like
start
you,
screaming at-
with that human perception, to roll me. Give me a tick here.
Do I need to? I mean, I got a crit, man.
Oh, yeah, no, you're getting a bonus to this. Performance, it's going to be going off of your play instrument, but for the purposes of this, it's play the crowd. You get to keep all your ranks in it. We're using your showmanship here. With an 18 and the bonus I'm giving you, that's enough.
Mhm.
Doc, you get one more swing.
Oh, what's the minus for a cold shot?
The minus for a cold shot is -8. However, I will give this to you. If you can end this in one blow, if you think you can, you will get a bonus. He does not have a helmet on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How healthy is he looking?
He is just above half.
Go ahead and add a Vorpal to the Vibroblade category on that.
As Doc, you are hearing, there's that moment, you heard that Kujang. And it's almost like that same whisper. You feel it, the hair on the back of your neck raise as you hear Red take that breath. Or Kujang Savage! And then you hear stomp, stomp, Kujang, stomp, stomp, Savage, stomp, and it goes. The captain lends a heavy boot every other thud. If you can end it in one blow, you're going to get a bonus.
One last question. Can I do a human perception on my opponent?
I will give it to you without it. He is fucking panicking. If he manages to kill you, it'll be his name getting Kujang.
Fuck, this is pretty important. This is pretty okay. I'm gonna fuck. So I'm gonna let me just so is it +1 for 3 points? Yes, it is. I'm gonna put 3 points from solo, and I'm gonna put 4 luck into it. Oh, fuck, I might miss. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and finish it in one shot.
All right.
Come on, big money. Oh.
Okay. With that, give me a tick here. That.
Is that luck included?
So it's -8, right?
-8.
So I spent 1 from my solo, then 4 for my luck. So yeah, it's luck included.
Man, he's got to suck on this then.
Give me just a
Things I
tick.
don't know even qualifies.
Nope, not that. Not that.
Unless there's any more pluses from the weapon itself, I don't think that's
I thought there was a thing for this, but apparently not. Well, I had planned on this being used later, but I'm going to stick to it.
Never been eaten.
Damn. The shot that would have killed him dips out of the way.
Come on.
I will roll his evasion. We're going to see. I need to roll a 1.
There was a time.
2.
Oh,
Inches
just to
away.
spite us.
Yep, it's that moment you swing. He dips his head just enough as it takes a good chunk of his hair away. He rebounds, leaps forward. $17 to hit you, Doc. 17 beats it. It is your turn again as he goes and he drags it up the tip, narrowly just clipping your cheek.
She almost lost her footing on that one. She put too much effort into that swing.
They are still chanting your name.
Okay, let's just do an underhand swing. Come on, big buddy. Oh, sorry, that still has the plus. So the -3 in that.
Yeah, so he manages to sidestep you, and then he brings around again.
It's 12.
Oh, God.
So it's a 12 that's still,
I'll
you
get
normally have to hit a
tired out here.
13. Normally you only have to hit a 13. I was trying to give you the benefit with that 11, but...
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yep. He swings again at you. A 14.
Oh, come on. Come on.
He manages to catch you again. This time 14 as he manages to sink the middle of the blade into your side. One hand pressing in as he then wrenches it through, trying to just cut you in half, but doesn't quite get through.
That hurt, boss. That hurt. Ooh.
Come on, Kujang Savage! I'm trying. I want to help you, but I don't know how.
If you help me, I'm dead. So
If you help her, we're all dead. You think
Doesn't mean I can't roll
you think
crowd.
if one of our pack jumps in, we're not going to be dealing with all of them?
I mean, with moral support. I mean, can't I speak and make it happen? That's my job as a rocker boy. My voice is my power.
Sadly, moral support is not a thing in this game outside of therapy.
This is truly a grimdark game.
Yep.
no therapy's not going to help my ass right here.
All right. Doc, it is your turn. You feel your blood starting to go down. I'm going to add this guy. Layer.
I am feeling the heat.
All right. What would you like to do, Doc?
I am gonna. I'm actually gonna drop the sword, and I'm gonna try and rip his out of his grip.
Yeah, hell yeah, go for the brawling. Oh no. Oh.
Fuck.
Yep.
He's really good at that.
Yep, you go to get it, and he just boots you back, pulls the sword up one-handed, goes to swing. 18.
Ooh. Dodge.
Evasion. That's another 13 chunks into your shoulder as he just brings it down with a stomp.
Get back to slashing, damn it.
Do you pick up the sword?
I'm doing math in my head. I gotta calculate my health. That's not good. Wait. I'm pulling out a calculator. Just double checking. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, it's a little bit better.
Okay.
Sword swing.
Yep. Just kick it back up to your hand. Go for it.
I need to kill this guy. Now, all bonuses in the swinging on this motherfucker.
Fucking cut this guy.
Oh.
Oh!
Yes.
Yeah, no, that is a 4 as he keeps it in you. 7. Chunk. It's not enough damage.
No, it's not enough damage.
Oh.
Are we at least suffering -2s, people? Are people injured enough?
Oh, well, part of the issue for this guy at the moment, and I will be completely honest, he is sitting at 8 armor. Oh, it's cut in half. That's right. Never mind. You do damage.
Oh, fuck
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your
Now it's
next
down to
hit,
7, so his
assuming
armor
you
doesn't
hit.
matter anymore.
Yep. Next hit, assuming you hit, you will ignore his armor. He is still not at half health.
He's still not at half health.
No. You've been just chipping him.
This guy is on
This
some
is
mad
feeling more
shit.
like a knife fight with the amount of just little
Yeah,
plink
very
plink
much.
damage.
Yeah, God, how did you... 4 dice.
I was really expecting a crit from you at some point. As he swings, letting out a yell. Fucking 19.
Oh, fuck you, bro.
Mm.
Oh, 11 more.
4, okay.
This battle keeps feeling like Savage has got a knife, the other guy's got a sword, but we know it's the other way around.
Sword was meant to be badass.
Damage just is not rolling out.
Okay.
You're supposed to be winning, Savage.
I thought so too. Okay. My
Putting out more
turn.
hits, just stop playing with your food and end it already.
I've been trying to end it. Is that his turn?
Yeah. It is you.
I'm gonna heal myself. And I'm putting everything into soak damage. Because that motherfucker is hurting me.
Mm.
Oh.
All right.
That's my turn.
How much did you heal?
I heal for 11.
Nice. 13. You have a really good chance to dodge this. Yeah, you manage to, you inject yourself. The moment that he comes to bring the sword in, you manage to just sidestep it, hit him. You ignore his armor.
Oh, okay. Please, dice gods.
Nah.
Oh, it's so good.
He switches it up. He stops two-handing The machete reaches one hand out to grab you.
All right, sure
Contested.
thing.
Yep, contested brawling, you need to beat an 18. He now has you in one hand. It is your turn again. You take a -2 to whatever you do, unless it's to break out. You can see that he has a wild look in his eyes. He's almost looks close to crying as he's pulling the blade up.
I'm gonna swing on him.
He's having a psychotic break at this point.
13. He takes a -2 as well. Oh, shit, did not mean to click that. Whoops. Man, that would have been great. Fuck, I am so sorry for
That would
wasting
have been
it.
great for me.
I know. Tell you what, if he can't dodge, I'll let you keep it.
Oh, he's so good.
dodged.
Yep. All right. He doesn't even hit you with the sword as you go to swing. He has to put his sword between you and him. He throws you to the other side of the circle. You are going to take 6 damage directly as he does body and damage.
Yeah.
He's now clutching his side from where you've hit him a couple times, his chest, as he turns and he starts moving after you. Doc, it is your turn.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm just consulting the rules.
Mm.
Consulting the rules.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Just going to Indiana Jones it. Nice.
I'm gonna heavy pistol this guy once because I don't think he can dodge bullets.
I'm going to double check real quick. Fuck! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! He can dodge bullets!
I didn't know he was a GI Joe. Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm going to roll
Again.
something real quick. Give me a moment. All right, it's not a 7 or higher. You don't nail some poor fucker in the crowd.
He's
All right.
he's fucking all right.
Oh, God.
I shot him twice.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Okay, you don't hit a poor bastard in the crowd either. Again. Oh, shit. He definitely fucking ducks, rolls in. I need a contested brawling as he goes to take your sword away from you.
Actually, I'll let him take the sword.
Oh, you just straight up, like, he goes for it, you let him take it?
Yep.
Why?
He didn't roll a
No,
1.
wait,
He grabs
GM.
the-
Remember?
Yes.
I talked to the mafia. I got some
Yeah.
upgrades on that sword.
Yep.
Shocking.
Oh,
He grabs it, takes it. Yeah. I'm just gonna roll his fucking body. Now he drops the fucking sword, like, ah, shit! As it zaps him, and he like is stunned for half a second here. Do you put a round in him?
I'm moving away from him, and I'm gonna shoot
Yeah.
that motherfucker. Oh, what's his? Oh, he dodged both. I'm gonna shoot him.
Go for it. 15. Nah.
Oh.
I think at disadvantage because he got stunned or something.
Sadly not.
Uh,
Bang Bang manages to dip both. What's his fucking
it's become a
sword?
whole thing.
Yeah, it was meant to.
Yeah.
He doesn't beat a 13. He goes for the sword again.
Just gonna keep trying to pick up this short sword, keep getting shocked.
He gets shocked again.
He knows he could end it if he could just pick it up.
He does. He knows he can. Oh fuck. Okay. Weapons. Okay.
With the fight looking dire, Sergeant Gunderson has a strong hand on Jerry's shoulder at this point. Just
I'm gonna scan the crowd for options.
Yeah, roll me perception. You see your crew.
Mhm.
You see Bapak. There's a moment where you see him and he's tapping one of those silver knives that's at his hip. You see the weapons your friends carry. You see the weapons assorted throughout the Hui. You see Jerry clutching the sword. That moment where he looks at you, locks eyes.
Is there a harpoon gun around?
There's that too. There are harpoon guns.
Can
Do
you
you wish
remind
to
me
take
how
one?
those work?
Yeah, they count as a melee weapon even when you shoot people with them.
I would like to grab that harpoon gun and shoot that motherfucker.
Roll me brawling.
Oh, please. Please
I'm going to
give
give
me the
the
weapon.
guy you're taking it from a penalty here. You yank. There is a moment as you all see Savage do this, turn, eyes looking, you lock eyes with Jerry. Jerry looks like he's close to just chucking you the sword and it's scabbard and everything. You turn, whip around, rip a harpoon gun from one of the Hui crews. Hey! The guy that's sitting there at your sword looks up, eyes wide, and he draws a gun.
Can I shoot him?
Well, it took your action to take the gun.
Okay, fair enough.
He's not as good of a shot. Can you dodge bullets?
Yes, I can.
You got. Oh, he doesn't even hit you. He fucking. Let's see here. Does he hit this poor bastard you took the gun from? He does.
Oh, God.
Amazing.
Yep, so it is very much the gun gets ripped away. He goes, "Hey, what the bang, motherfucker!" As it is your turn, he is standing there.
I would like to shoot him, please.
Please and thank you.
Just a melee weapon attack.
No, it is shooting still. Give me a moment. I'll tell you exactly what
Okay.
you're rolling.
Do they
The
get a bonus
Slam
for point
Dance
blank?
Ballistic Harpoon is a very heavy melee weapon, but it uses the heavy weapon skill.
Heavy weapon. Oh, wish I knew that. Okay. Well, can't. I'm gonna shoot it anyway. +1. Oops. I harpooned someone in the crowd.
Give me a moment here. Let's see. I'm going to give him a slight penalty just because, holy shit, there's a fucking harpoon gun. Nah, even still. Roll me a 1d10.
You want me to roll again?
Yeah, sure. All of you see Doc turn, fire. The guy hits the ground prone. The harpoon goes through. And first guy, it goes clean through. The second guy, it sticks. And then it starts to automatically reel, pulling them both forward a bit.
Can I try and knock the dude over? I'll reel him in.
All right. Give me a moment here. It's going to take more. It's just that pulling. If you're wanting to use the rope to knock him over, at that point you're looking at brawling on your next turn as he gets up, goes to shoot. That's a 15. You dodge it. Bullet goes wide, smacks into nearby thing. Your turn.
And he's looking about half health.
I will be honest, he's sitting at 22. 20 is half.
20s. Okay. I'm going to go over there, pick up the sword, slash him, and back away.
Yep. Go for it.
Seems to be the best option. Oh my god. That hurts. That hurts.
I'm starting to feel bad because the second I started getting them chanting. That's when you started losing.
14 to hit you.
Okay, dodging. Ooh, it's a hit. I do have armor though. Eight.
It's just a cursed name.
Kujang.
Well,
It's the best option, but it's not hitting. It's not hitting. I'm literally okay.
if you're gonna cheat, do it right. Come on.
So they don't care about collateral damage so far, it seems.
Oh yeah, no one's important been shot.
Alright, I'm gonna do something a bit crazy.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pull out my SMG. I'm gonna do suppressive fire on that motherfucker and everyone behind him.
Okay, cool.
Party's getting revved up.
So I believe that is his
Concentration. Yeah.
Okay. God. I would like to remind you voluntarily failed that check.
I didn't know he was gonna be this fucking. This is my fault.
Oh, I'll just
13.
death fight a hui. That's not gonna be hard. Well, you had the luck for it. Fool.
All right, I'm double checking what you
actually...
roll. Yeah, so you roll auto fire. You just need to beat a 13.
Auto firing now into
Yep.
into this crowd.
Oh, wait, let me think on that a little. You should
All
have fucked.
I will say the crowd's fine.
Yeah. The crowd's not gonna care, but
Yeah, all you got to do with auto fire is beat a 13. That's it. That's all you got to do. And if you succeed, all you have to do, because he spends his next move to get into cover, there is no cover. And here's the thing.
Yeah. It's the suppressing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Meaning
What do you
for
think
him.
Leading to him trying to run for cover. What do you think happens if you try to leave the ring?
Haircut.
Thank you, GM. Thank you, GM.
Yeah.
Okay, I was hoping that might work out. All right. Precision attack +1, and I'm going to spend 1 luck on this.
All right. Yeah, no, the crowd actually almost flinches a bit at that. It was pretty close to their 19. Yeah, no, he turns, dips, goes to run past. He actually drops his sword. He gets about 2 rows or 2 lines into it. The chanting, like, even when you've been getting fucked up, they're still chanting Ku Jang Savage and not just variations. But mostly at this point, just Savage, Savage. Now it shifts to boos as he gets grabbed. You hear him screaming. His head disappears in the crowd. He's thrown forward, bloodied and beaten in just the span of a couple seconds as he ends up on the ground. And the captain
I'm grabbing that sword.
steps forward.
I'm stabbing him if the captain.
He steps forward, a hand in the air to call for silence. Well, seems like Savage here is the one who gets to keep the prize. Our friend here, someone we considered family, and there is jeers and laughter. As him calling him family, for those you know, that is not a compliment or endearing.
Which is fucked up still.
It is.
But he's still not dead. You can only take something and claim something if you've earned it. He looks to you, Doc, as he leans down and he picks the man up by the hair and drags him to you and moves him to his knees. And in a hushed tone as he leans into you, Doc, one big finger pressed to your chest. Same way you've seen him do it to Kujang Chris. Do it. And then he points.
Pull up the sword. Do what you did before. And try and decapitate this guy.
Yep, it's easy enough to do. He is unable to pull away with the captain just staring down at him. All of you can see just the malicious grin on the captain's face as the head goes the other way. Now let me bring the second token so that everything's colored properly. The map's all red for you guys now, right?
Let me refresh. It seems like the same grand map.
Oh,
as
for
before.
fuck's sake! I never brought you over!
Oh, there was a.
We've been seeing the same match.
Oh, there was a
You painted a good image in my head.
Oh no!
This is it originally. This is it now.
Nice.
This was it halfway through the fight.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh again.
Oh my god!
I see the blue sea and a body for some reason.
All right, so is it not red for you guys?
No,
I
it's
see.
space.
I see water and the
Maybe you
white
put on the
outline
geoblade.
guy. Yeah.
All right. Fuck, man.
It's okay, man. It's all good.
Oh man, I had
I
a mental
did
image
have-
running.
I did have Savage and the Hui Hui crew as the two
Okay.
things facing off, for at least for the stream.
All right, give me a minute here. Fucking, that's why.
Oh,
All right, player
Hey.
settings,
There it is. Now we see red.
and then that one. That's the second.
nice.
Okay.
Oh.
So after I cut that dude's head off,
Yep.
I'm gonna try and raise that sword high as I can and shout Kujang in his memory. And try
Kujang Savage!
get Red to help me here and try and do one last hurrah.
So you
Where's
yell
blood?
Kujang. Do you also yell in his memory?
Let's just say Kujang.
Just
Just say
Kujang?
Kujang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone just Kujang! And Doc, I need a perception now that you're not fighting and no one's between you and the fire.
My eyes, they're not working too well after that fight.
You get a +3 to this. It's this moment where you call out, everyone cheers. The water under the pier is red, even more so with the firelight. And you can see laid in the middle of the fire the last bones of Kujang Chris.
How does a family get this fucked up?
Oh.
She immediately leaves the circle. She's getting out of there. She going to the car. Limping, by the way. I'll tell the other players. I was at the lowest in that fight. I was at 3 health. I'm currently at 6 health. The motherfucker kicked my ass. He kicked my ass.
God.
If I didn't buy that armor jack, she would be dead.
Yep.
I'm so glad I bought that shit.
There is a lot of drinking that starts happening very quickly. Gunnarsson, sadly, you're out of your jurisdiction as you see blue glass, nightshade, just every drug being passed around.
Yeah, no.
One thing
She's
I
trying to
will
get
say-
Jerry. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
One thing I will say for everyone to notice, they do not reuse needles.
Huh.
Okay, so they're
Very
smart drug addicts.
sanitary.
Yeah. They do not reuse needles. Now, by that same token, you see a guy that has like fucked up abscesses on his lips, hit the same thing of blue glass and then hand it to someone. So, like, there's give and take here. But if you guys want to stay, you can stay and party, ask questions. The captain sees you run away, Savage, more or less, and he leans down to Bepak, who disappears into the crowd. Jerry is looking at you, Gunnarsson, just that moment of, okay, I
They are
was here.
beheading people, Jerry. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I'm not disagreeing. I just can't feel my legs.
Oh, really? It's just gonna gives him a nice tap into the. Try and give a little Charlie horse to the to his thigh.
No, he definitely reacts, stumbles a bit, but he stays standing.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
okay,
How about
okay,
now?
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
grabs you by the like. He takes your hand, looks to you like he is fully letting you lead him away.
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Yep. No one accosts you two as you manage to make your way out. What about Cadmail and Havoc and Red?
Cass is going to try to snag a beer on the way out, but that's it.
Okay, yeah, that's easily enough.
Yeah.
Give me a resist drugs and torture.
We do.
By the way, what'd you eat? What was
Yeah,
the
you're
feed?
fine.
Oh, it was Mexican food.
Nice.
Chili relleno and some tacos.
Oh yeah, that'll conk you out.
What
Yeah.
about you, Cadmail?
Is Bapak still around?
He seemed to have disappeared in the crowd. If you're wanting to find him, you can do. Give me a second here. Tell you what you can roll. You can roll conceal, reveal, or perception,
Okay.
or survival. I'll throw survival in there too, or wilderness survival specifically. Kind of like tracking.
Yeah. Where's that one?
It is right below science.
Ah, there it is. Okay. And I'm not good at any of these.
If you have another thought on what you could roll, I'm happy to hear it.
No, who's... See if he finds him. If I assume not, but...
With a 10, you think you might know where he went, but it's hard to really tell. You thought he went to a boat, but when you get there, it actually turns out to be a different old pervy man.
Ah.
All right, I'm going to delete these guys so it's no longer as red.
Yeah,
And
with that,
red metal.
Admin will head out after them.
Red metal, what are you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna grab a beer, and I'm gonna go to where Kujang's bones are apparently standing or floating, wherever they are.
They're in the middle
And
of
I'm
the
gonna-
fire on the pier.
I'm gonna dump one out for him, or out for the homie, and basically just say, "Dude, Chris, you are a crazy bastard, but you are my crazy bastard brother.
Roll
I'd
me
miss you, buddy."
luck. If you could roll me your luck, I'll be happy. Oh, fucking roll me a d10, buddy.
You said a key word, you fool!
All right, yeah, a flat fucking 0. Oh my god.
Good luck in your death match.
There is a moment where, like, you're doing this, no one interrupts you, but you get one girl that kind of shows up at your side for a moment, just leans into your side and goes, "Predator one moment, prey the next." It's the way it goes.
So it seems.
Yeah, I mean, just another corpse to feed the scavengers in the end. He's not there, just bones. Couldn't find that other arm, though.
Figured. Still, you got most of them here, or at least what you could find.
As much as we could.
So, at least he's having a drink up there in the sky,
Oh, no. He's not even in the
or
water.
wherever you guys call heaven or hell, whatever you guys
Oh,
got.
there's no heaven. There's no hell. There's just friends and family. Hey, you called him brother, right? Was he family to you?
I don't know. Never said so.
That's always a
But
bad idea.
he was a fun.
Oh.
He was a fun bastard. I'll say that much. It was just fun.
Oh, that's good to hear. You know,
Mm-hmm.
last I heard, better for me not to say.
Well, thanks, gorgeous. Good talking to you. And I'll head out as I finish the last of my beer.
She gives you a little wink, heads off on her own way. Give me a resist drugs and torture if you're grabbing another beer for yourself.
Nah, I just had the one and I finished.
Okay.
I gave half to Kujang and half to myself.
All right, that's not enough then.
Mhm.
But with that, there's a moment as people party and whatnot. Does anyone stay to try to talk to Pack or the captain?
God no.
No, yeah. If Admiral couldn't find them quickly, then just
Oh, wait. We need
Sorry,
Kujang's
man.
car though.
Yeah.
We need Kujang's
Well,
car.
she's just Dog's just cleaning herself up. That was a bit too much for her right then. She would be in the back seat of Cadmel's car if she would let him in, cleaning herself up, having to chill out. Then she would try and go find Backpack.
you wanted to go into Blondie's car and clean up blood.
I mean, we're out in the. I mean, like, I don't think we drove here to this part. We're on a Where are we?
You guys basically got crested the hill in your cars, went down. You're probably like a good 500 meters away from where you're parked. They made you walk back like that far to them.
What was your plan for getting the car back, Doc? Or did you have
Wheel and deal. Wheel and deal. We have some leverage. We have a lot of money. It's gotta bridge that point. We have 50,000 eddies to bargain with here, so we have some leverage.
Okay, do you want me to speak on your behalf then, if you're not here?
Her thought process is that she just proved herself to these people. She's not that persuasive, but she's like has an in. You're welcome to be there, but the deal will probably be made through her.
Okay. I'll keep out of it then.
You're not gonna back up Doc when she's sitting at 6 health.
I mean, I want to back up Doc, but that's if you
Muscle's good. Muscle's good. Never say no to muscle.
Okay. I'll come.
All right.
I would add that other than snagging the beer, Cass is pretty much sticking by Doc because she's fucked up.
There you go.
What about you, Cadmail?
Cadman would find their group, just check in on what our plan is here.
Yep. Doc, can I get a persuasion roll from you real quick?
My best stat. Let's go. Persuasion.
Probably takes you a good 2 minutes of talking to Blondie through a thin slit in the window.
There are tears.
It's mostly because you're covered in blood and you approach without anyone else. It's like, where's Cadmill? Is Cadmill alive? Cadmill, your phone goes off going, are you alive? Doc's up here.
That is a bad look. She did not think about that.
So definitely that moment. The question is, Cadmill, would you tell Blondie to let her clean up in the car? Because that's what she's wanting, or?
Oh. That's the thing. Did we come in separate cars?
For the most part, Jerry was willing to pick up anyone that didn't go with you. So if you weren't planning on taking anyone with you, he probably picked everyone else up. And he took a cab there.
Ah. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep. Cadmail, you do know that Blondie is officially putting in a report for auto scrubbers that can, like, clean the car when you're not in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But with that, we will go ahead and take a small break here. Refresh your guys' drinks. Get some food if you need it. Go to the bathroom. Bio breaks. And we will be back in like 10:15 or 9:15 for you people behind. Need like interlude music or something.
Right. Oh, I got some for you.
All right, I will be right back.
Turn on the desktop music.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
We are on break for 6 minutes.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah, sorry.
Catch you up. No, that's good. That's good.
I didn't miss a huge amount, thankfully. Just like the entry to the funeral, and I came in right as you're like getting the fucking tape.
So yeah, it's like I don't know if it was meant to go this way, but this is the way it's went. We got the Hui potential in our corner, which is cool.
Yeah.
Just need to visit the ER, and I think I gotta buy heavier armor than this shit. It is not doing it.
Well, remember,
Gotta be a
the heavier your
walking
armor, the less likely you can dodge bullets, though.
Yep.
That is true.
For me, that's a bad thing. For you, that's fine. You're brawling. I'm not.
God, man. Look at these.
Yeah, unlike me, you're the melee.
Look at these such fucked up things. Such broken people. We're playing with broken toys. Love it. Oh, and also, apparently, we did the demon thing wrong in Vihander. So the runes, I don't think they can cancel out the demon stuff, and my magic wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I didn't think they would, but I was like, if we were gonna get it, then I would take it, you know.
There's like some blackstone, ironwood material that will do that, which Sumir now has.
Well, now we know.
Instead of a chain axe, I have a blackstone vibro axe.
Ooh, lovely.
Oh yeah. As I told everybody else, I won't be here the next 2 sessions, or at the very least, I will be here very, very late. So,
yeah, that's alright.
It's not, but I'll deal with it until I can get a schedule.
Well, you need to get the money up. You got to get the job stable.
I was honestly kind of surprised that the Roots did their thing. Just because all the description of them is that they're like not a lesser magic, but a lower magic that doesn't really interact with anything else.
I was like, oh, these guys are cooked. They have no physical way of hurting this creature.
Yeah.
But probably
so much worse if we were dealing half damage.
I don't know that it's half damage. I think it might be no damage.
I think it's none. Yeah, this system is like all or none.
Oh god.
Yeah. Still unsure on the rune magic. I know they don't specify it anywhere, but I don't think any of the runes grant anoint weapon, which is like the specific thing that lets you hit that stuff. So I don't know if it's assumed for all of them, because it is like the easiest type of spell to learn.
Maybe.
It's storming outside. It's all lightning, really light.
Because otherwise, it's just you have to have a spellcaster at special thing or special material or a witch hunter. It's really limiting. Enemies will just kill you if you don't have one of these things. So you can't do anything.
We gotta get the spell. We gotta get materials.
This demon in particular happened to be weak to the runes for some reason.
Maybe, yeah.
I
think it was scary enough as is.
Yeah.
Are you a vampire, by the way, or not?
Yeah.
Still thinking on that?
I'm still thinking on it. But I may end up becoming a vampire.
It's such a fun game, such a silly game that happens.
Because it's
I'm
like,
glad
honestly,
I'm not a Black Templar.
Pretty's reaching the end of his lifespan anyway, so if it results in him,
your peanuts.
if it results on him getting murked by the Inquisition, so it is.
I was half tempted to throw my gun at that in a death match. It just seemed so fruitless.
No, I feel like you should have just stuck with the sword, honestly.
Same.
I was thinking I gotta try different things, otherwise it's just gonna be hit.
Well, the thing is, a bunch of the things you tried gave him brawling to defend, and his brawling we saw was 4 points better than his evasion.
Yeah.
Plus, he could dodge bullets.
Yeah.
That was surprising.
That was I feel like things were falling apart due to the fact that you kept after your one crit, you just kind of kept rolling 5 or less.
It was really downhill from there.
Sure. Everything. It was just such bad rolls.
Yeah.
It was tooth and nails.
You kept missing by 1, over and over and over.
Definitely shopping after this. Gonna get some better gear.
It helps if I turn off the mute button.
Yeah, you'd.
Yeah.
Do we got everyone back?
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo! With that, I'm going to ask real quick, Gunnerson, do you take Jerry, get the cab, and go?
Yeah, I'm getting him out of here. Fun's over, Jerry. This psychotic fun.
Field trip.
You fucking people.
Yep. He does ask for one thing before you leave.
What, Jerry? What? What could you possibly want now?
Say goodbye to Doc. She was on that job too.
She's takes a moment. She has to clench her fists a couple times. Hey, 3 minutes. You get 3 minutes.
Oh, I shouldn't even be that long. Yep, they're over there, and he rushes over Doc. Savage. He still calls you Doc, though. It's just like,
Yeah.
Doc.
Hey!
You
How you
good?
going?
I'm better than you are.
We're just getting the job done.
Right. Anyways, thanks. And I know it was hard. And he pauses. Hey, call me when you're done with all of this. And he gives you a hug and leaves.
Will do. Pat him on the back. She tried her best to remain still, but she is shaking like a fucking rattlesnake right now. Ugh.
I'm right here, Doc. I'm right here to help.
I just don't go shake in front of them. She's gonna look to everyone else. I have a rough idea of how we should do this deal. I don't think we're gonna broker it today. I just think we should let him know that we're in the market.
Interesting choice. Kind of sounds non-committal, though. You plan to do it actively bleeding, or might help considering these guys?
I don't think I have much of a choice in the matter here.
Yep. Would first aid be of any use? Be of any help right now?
No, sadly not.
No. Yeah. Oh well.
And Doc already took one of her injections.
Yeah, I
Okay.
cannot heal myself anymore.
Gotcha. And yeah, I mean, I'll be here as backup if it goes south. But
Use
I'd say to
multiple
try and
speed
get the deal
heals.
done.
So what's that, Cadmail?
I was just checking if you can use multiple speed heals or not.
No, it's only one.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Mhm. All we can do is stand by and look tough.
You got any points of interest, Cadmail? I know you have some interest in this school here.
I mean, as long as you're connected, I don't need to delve into this. All in all, this seems more your guys' type of people.
Thanks. All right, let's get this started. I'm gonna look for the short man, looking for the old man.
All right. With that, you all head back as Jerry and Gunnarsson leave. There's a good bit of people just milling about, having fun, talking, chatting. The most notable thing is that not a single one of them is talking about Chris.
That hurts her more than he'll let anyone know.
At one point, you do hear, like, maybe in the distance, someone's saying, like, "Oh yeah, I heard it. Heard him say brother." It's a girl leaning over and whispering to another guy, and he just shakes his head. Forgotten already. Just a worthless scavenger. It appears this nomad clan, once you're dead, you're gone. No point in caring. Problem is that you can't tell if they're talking about Chris or if they're talking about the man you beheaded at the behest of the captain. Can I get a perception? Can I get a perception or conceal reveal from everyone?
I do human perception.
I will say no to this because you're trying to find the puck.
I can
Doc.
recognize that little guy anywhere.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yep. Red, the main thing you're noticing is that the girl that's talking, like, oh, he called him brother and everything, she's gossiping about you, and not in a nice way.
I call that bitch gorgeous.
Yeah. And she thinks that you're chum. But, yeah. Havoc, you kind of have a moment. You've been told what the Pac looks like, and you got to see a little bit of him earlier. So you're able to kind of like, oh, that's the guy over there. At the same time, Doc's like, found him. He's over, actually quite near the captain's boat. Looks like he's getting ready to walk across the gangplank when he sees you guys approaching. Stops and raises that hand with the augmetic. Just, Savage. And friends. Hello. Good fight. I thought you'd do better, but such is the curse of not being a Kujang.
One is chum and one is breathing.
True. All things considered, that's all that matters, right? After all, you're here, and he's not. Anyone can roll human perception on that.
Honestly, it's a miracle these people are still alive.
Oh my god. Oh, Cadmium. Oh my god,
What the
Savage.
fuck is this session, bro?
In character, she thought she was hot shit, went up against a hui, forgot how strong they were.
Yeah, but then realized how easy it is to fucking read them.
Yep.
Yeah. Cadmiel, this is very much a conversation that's kind of more personal related. So it's like, okay, this is just their thing.
Yeah.
This has nothing related to the business dealing. The other three, on the other hand, realize that when he says, yeah, you're breathing and he's not, he's referring to Chris. Not the guy she killed. He's like, well, you're alive, he's not. That's why he's caring about Savage. He doesn't care about Chris now that he's dead. Savage, it is that moment that you realize that. Even his own father is without a care.
We have a whale to talk about.
Well, who taught you the lingo?
I'm a fast learner.
Right. Well, just be careful if you're going harpooning that you actually hit what you aim for.
She kind of had a chuckle with that one. Well,
Right. So,
learn somewhere.
I'm assuming this deal you're wanting then is going to be more business or personal?
Probably business. Either way to describe it.
Okay. Fine. Come with me. Are your friends a part of this dealing?
I'm just here to make sure she stays standing.
Oh. His eyes sweep to Doc. Needing help?
Well, you've asked me to help you with your problem.
Fine. And he leads you up the gangplank onto the captain's ship.
What sort of ship is it?
It is a massive trawler. Let's see if I can actually...
For those of us that don't know what a trawler is.
Yep, so a classic trawler is going to be more like this. I'm going to have to post this in Discord because I do not have a handout for his boat. Yeah, classic trawler is your little boat.
Oh, baby yacht.
His is more like this.
A freighter yacht. Got it.
A
And
little intimidating.
making your way up, he starts to lead you through and leads you actually up to the tippity top where you can overlook all the festivities.
Honestly,
No
anything
one
less
else is
than
up
this.
there.
Overstock.
You can see a telescope, shiny and brass. One of the few things you've seen that's actually well maintained and anywhere related to the wee wee wee. It's bolted to the railing. He turns and he stops, puts his back to the festivities with the fire burning his son's bones behind him, lighting you up for him, but putting him in shadow for all of you. Well, what sort of dealings can I do for you?
I need a car.
Raised eyebrow at that.
Kujang's one to be Pacific. The real
Ah.
fancy luxury one.
Ah. Why?
The other owner wants it back.
What other owner?
The whale.
Right. Well, in that case, then, we can talk about that. And his eyes sweep to the rest of you. Are you in on this?
Just to be clear, what was this deal supposed to be again? It's been weeks,
We're
so
rebuying the Duke's car.
Yeah.
right.
What is backpack
Right.
referencing that or something more?
Yeah. Who knows?
Always
I'm
the question.
asking as a leading question from the back. God damn it,
Yeah.
Doc. This...
I bet he just asks the rest of your crew, Doc, if they are in on this. Doc, if you go to talk, he puts a hand up. He's looking to the other three. Are you a part of her deals?
All right. Having not followed this conversation as the 9 in on what, your fishing trip?
Blink.
It's
I think that answered it.
It's a good answer nonetheless.
I genuinely don't remember what my stance was on this. I think I was.
So from what I remember, this was the job where the splitting point in the party was that it is taking another job from the Duke that is a more. Doc's kind of doing the exact same shit Chris was doing of ingratiating herself with the Duke.
Right.
In the
Yeah.
attempt to get them to help get fresh.
Yep.
And by that same token, she's also trying to not necessarily get in good with the Hui, but at least try to help the Pak get a better life. I think that literal and metaphysical boat has sailed, but
Yeah.
I was probably honestly just in it to get the car back, but because we're not going to keep the car, I probably wouldn't be in this. So I would just dock on the back and just sail out. I'm not interested.
Yep.
So I'm out.
Yep, he looks to Havoc.
I'm just here as spare hands. It ain't my payout, but got a vested interest in this chick now.
Just crosses his arms. So we got one on a fishing trip, looks to Cadmiel. Another that's here for the pay, one way or another. Savage. One person I saw with Kujang with you just walked away.
If you don't think I'm committed, just have a look at me.
I didn't say
She'll mostly
that.
tap her sword.
Right. Anyways, So you're wanting that car.
Mhm.
Fine. Are you wanting to do this and be done, or you probably? I can't really make this deal. It's not my car. Most of Kujang's things were claimed by the captain.
Great. Should I talk to him then?
Not tonight. He's currently resting a belly full of chum. So, how about this? You discuss some of the details with me. I'll bring it up to him. And then we can set a date for you two to meet face to face.
Sounds fair.
So, buying this car for you? Or for the whale?
The whale.
Ah,
That's what Red was against.
right. Well, if it's for the whale, I'm assuming if you're continuing, are you working with the Duke? As he asks this point blank.
I will do
Or,
what needs to be done.
okay. Are you, let me switch the way I'm phrasing this.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to pick Duke or Fresh, because I can smell a bleeding heart.
The Duke. I'm gonna try and lie to him.
Yeah.
I'm
Cass
gonna
looks actively surprised by that. Actually, fuck,
I-
I'm gonna roll cool to see if I look actively surprised by that.
All right, Doc, I need you to roll persuasion. Fuck, man. You're really banking on a 1 right now. Yeah. Go ahead and roll your cool, Havoc.
Sure thing.
Oh, that is a 7.
Oh, roll another d10, Havoc.
Oh shit. That's a 5.
Yeah. It's definitely that moment where he just continues to stare at you, Doc. The smile he has on his face turning to that toothy grin that you've seen all the Hui, especially Chris, do at some point or another. And then he raises an eyebrow at Havoc. Huh.
As Havoc has just raised an eyebrow and is staring at Doc.
Right. Well, don't lie to the people you're doing a deal with. At least unless you're wearing a mask. Savage,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to do this?
Yes.
Okay. Are you offering favors, gear, loot, money?
How would 30,000 eddies go?
It's a start. Anything else? Other questions? Concerns? Anything from your two friends?
I've got one, actually. Do you file your teeth, or is that like biomod? It's kind of sick.
I gotta roll something here.
Like, what the fuck?
It's his turn to kind of raise the eyebrow at you.
What? I've been wondering all night. I'm sorry.
I mean, I have been wondering that too, to be honest.
It's a strong fin to push against the upcurrent. It depends. Out at sea, you file, or you chip it. In port, if you have the credits, you do it with biomodding, although most consider that a coward's or pussy's way of doing it. Why? Wanting to do it?
Oh, no, I'm just curious.
As your
Shame.
doctor, I would advise against that.
Anyways,
So,
I think it
sticking
might
around?
be...
Sorry. I was going to say, Cass would then just sort of broadly address everyone and just ask, like, well, are we sticking around here or coming back for a later meet?
Be a later meet. For the money, there's a bit of wiggle room on that. I can't think of it as a investment in what we're trying to do here. She'll kind of gesture out to the hundreds of lights and the bonfire out there.
Right. Okay. I'll take it to the captain, see what he wants to do. Don't get your hopes high.
Oh, I never do.
Good. Better to expect the worst and always be ready. That way you're never surprised. Well, I'll get you your answer in a day or two. Depends how long the festivities go. But if there's nothing else, I believe this is where we'll part for the night. With that,
She goes to say something,
mhm,
looks at him, and turns away.
okay. He leaves it. With that, you have all officially attended a cyberpunk funeral.
Yay.
You have earned the achievement known as Flatline.
Sure.
Flatline, have a funeral for a dead player character.
Nice.
That's
Wow.
a genuine
Nice.
thing. That's a thing.
How do you
That's it.
use achievements? An achievement can be used once it is earned. It can be traded in anytime without an action to do one of two things.
What?
Re-roll a single D10.
Whoa! What the? This is a
The
thing?
only
That's so
thing-
cool.
The only thing it cannot be used on are death saves. Or you can use it to receive a Mr. Amaze mystery box.
Oh man.
Congrats.
My gambling is coming.
Yep.
And
That's
just
actually
what
so
are
cool.
in these mystery boxes?
Mystery boxes can contain everything from your box could be a box bound tightly in rope, dripping with wet fluid, freezing to the touch, or chipped paint. It can also be handsomely ripped or wrapped. Lime green, reeking of oil, signs of repair, melted out of shape, or sealed with a lipstick kiss. That's just the box. Each of these boxes then has a different table to roll on. It could be a melee weapon, a Mr. Stud sexual implant, an incendiary grenade, a Bubba Buster, an overloaded hand cannon, or even potentially a fully loaded Gunmart Smart Special. The options are endless.
That's
You get a
literally just
car.
any item.
Yep,
Any
Can you get
holy
a car?
shit.
but it's a random thing. We roll for what box you get, and then we roll for what's in the
That's-
box.
Fuck, that's actually
my
so
God.
good.
Can't believe there are loot boxes in this game. That's amazing.
GM, I have another question.
Yes.
Does that name stick given to her?
Because you did not kill him in that one blow, it does not. You are only savage.
Do I get any reputation?
I'm going to say no.
Ah, damn. Perfect. Shut.
Once the business is concluded, Cass is actually going to try and join the party a little bit more properly. You know,
All right.
burn
I
some
need you
steam
to
off,
roll
get
me
lucky.
wardrobe and style or persuasion.
Will do. And there's something specific that I'm hoping to maybe make leverage of. We'll see. Persuasion.
Well, tell me what you're trying to do here.
I'm mostly just trying to have a good time and get laid, to be quite honest. But, my persuasion is better, but I'm still going to go with wardrobe and style thematically. Oh yeah.
Hey, yeah, you managed to mingle, definitely.
Excellent. The only real visual I had in my fuck, can I swim? Hang on. I need to shit.
I
Is swimming a
will
skill?
say this, swimming in this water, none of you have ever heard or seen of a hui actually getting in the fucking water.
Oh, okay. Well then never mind. I will ignore my previous idea. But the main thing is I would like to try and find some dude that I'm interested in and try and arm wrestle him.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead and roll
Strapping
me
semen, you know.
a 1d3. This will decide the tier that he's at.
Look, look, you don't want them. Trust me, you don't want them.
Hey,
1d3.
I'm not going for a relationship here, right? I know
Three.
better.
You're going tip top, man.
At
Like,
the
these
same
guys
time,
are going.
if I'm gonna score big.
All right, give me a moment
Big
here.
fish.
That's just the thing, though. Even if you score, you lose.
All right, you
One
end up
thing
with
about
one
not
guy
having all that much to lose.
who's just massive. He big arms and everything, and eventually get him down to an arm wrestle. He sits in the chair, it creaks, and he slams his arm on the table and gets ready. Go ahead and roll me a perception check real quick, or a cyber tech if that's better for you.
Yeah, I was really hoping that would be a 1 or a 2. I'm not gonna lie, I am slightly fucked. But no, perception is infinitely better. Come on. Hey! Oh my god!
Yeah, this guy is bored.
Oh, shit!
Puts the arm down. You can see that is synth skin over in augmetic. And he
Alright.
is grinning wide. He doesn't realize you know, but you can't back out now. As you got one, like another guy who's like rubbing
Cass
your
is
shoulders,
just-
going like, "You got this. Okay, I got money on you. You can do this."
Yep. Cass is just equally grinning as she sits down at the table, drops her elbow down, and then just tenses her arm. And that did we say that the biofluorescence
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
in the arm would be cool? So yeah, she just tenses it, and there's just like a ripple of light down the veins in her arm, down to her hand, and back up as she grips on and just locks her hand.
All right, I'm going to give you the choice: body or athletics.
Oh fuck! Let me
Just
quick check that.
straight body for strength or athletics for technique.
Yeah.
You pick what you roll.
So that's flat body is a +10. Athletics is a 12. I will go with athletics.
He is too. Then let's see here.
His is probably better. I only have 5 points. Damn it.
Here he goes. All right.
Wait, quick question.
Yes.
Quick question. Would solo spot weakness apply?
I'll give it to you. Why not?
Oh, sick. All right. So +1.
All right. Do you want to roll first or should I?
I don't want to, but I'm going to let you roll first.
25.
What the fuck?
You got luck.
Yeah, you can use luck.
So, I'm going to dump 4 luck into this.
You're sitting at a +17.
Big money.
All right. It is plugged in.
Ha ha.
That's fucked up.
There's a moment as you both slam, get ready, hands clenched, tense. His sense skin crumbles. It's now augmetic on your bare flesh. As it's that moment where you start to push him, and everyone can hear the servos whining, the table starts to creak. There's a splinter of wood. As suddenly he goes from using body to athletics, shifts his grip, digs a finger in, because you're still flesh, and he starts to just barrel you over. Now, granted, his face is red. He goes, boom! Everyone cheers except the guy who's rubbing your shoulders. He just slaps you upside the back of the head, like, damn it! 100 eddies! God damn bitch! And stomps off. The big guy.
I'm sorry, do you say he smacks me on the back of the head?
Yeah, before you can turn, you're getting pulled over the table into a hug. Like that hand around the back at a fist, like pulling you in. Just that moment, like, yeah!
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. I didn't lose miserably.
No, you pulled a great fucking pull there.
I mean, I needed an 8 up, so I had a 20% chance.
All things considered. Not bad.
Yeah. Cool.
Is anyone else doing anything, or at this point filtering out?
I'm just gonna say just for the amusement's sake, real quick. Oh yeah.
Yep.
The performance holds up later.
Oh no, we're getting the fuck out of here. This place is too depressing. It's big going.
Cadmail?
Yeah, he'll be heading out.
What about you, Red?
Hey, Doc, why don't you and me have a real funeral for the guy? One that isn't this.
I think that would be nice. It's hard to remember anything, not like this anymore of him.
Let's show him respect our way. How about that?
What do you have in mind?
Why don't we just go out, you and me, with I keep fucking up his name, Jeremy, Jimmy, whatever. We go to his place. We light his campfire, and we just sit around drinking some beers, remembering good things about him.
I think that'll be the only good thing to come out of today. I think that's a great idea.
I pat you on the back of the on your back, and I just walk with you until we can get to Jeremy's.
Bye. We go.
Yeah. Me and Doc, we're gonna give a real wake kind of funeral at Jeremy's place, whatever.
Jerry.
Jerry's. Thank you. God, there's so many J names and I keep fucking them all up. I don't know why I keep thinking Jeremy. But yeah, me and Doc head out.
All right. Funeral for Kujang Chris back at the pier slowly goes on. Jerry makes it back home after dropping off Gunnarsson. Unless Gunnarsson, you stuck around with him.
No, she's having a hard time with this whole situation.
Yeah.
I get that some people born into this life and have a hard time, but Jesus, Jerry, why? Why are you associating with these people?
Cause they saved my life. They're the only people I could count on at this point anymore. Yeah, they screwed up. Doesn't everyone?
Jerry, we just watched one of your new friends murder someone in cold blood for entertainment. Are you not registering what's happening here?
If I don't have the luxury of being able to look down on people. We all do things that we'd rather not.
I'll see you around, Jerry.
Yep.
She definitely took offense to the I don't have the luxury.
Yeah, it's that moment where he's like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that, but it's true.
Totally real.
Yeah.
So yeah, I won't be there. Such a goodie, I'm not gonna be there.
With that, is there anything anyone else would like to do as the night wraps up?
Pour one out, cry into a pillow.
Do our wake funeral. Yeah. So we go to Jerry's. Me and Doc go to Jerry's and we talk to him and we drink our beers, remember Chris as he was.
Jerry will not actually participate in your secondary funeral. Again, he attended the one. And the big thing with it would be that it happened the way that it would have happened.
I don't. What? Given his lifestyle or given something else?
Essentially, he's saying that the funeral was already held. Look to tomorrow.
Oh, well. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, for us is different. That was very disrespectful, and we're going to give him a respectful send-off. Simple as. Our way.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you. It's good. We appreciate you, Jerry. We genuinely appreciate you.
Nod to that. Just that moment. Yeah. Leave you two to it.
Yeah. But me and Doc start pouring them out and start talking good things about Chris.
Damn right. There were some good things about this guy.
Wait. When you guys actually have to come up with a memory.
Yeah, I want a separate memory from both of you, Chris being a good
Oh,
person.
fuck you!
A positive memory of Chris of like, I get the nostalgia effect, but like, what?
I want to actually. I want each
I
of you
got one
to.
easy.
Okay, what?
I got one easy. I just gonna, I want to hear what Doc has to say first. 'Cause I got mine easy.
I'm looking at my notes.
No fucking way.
Let me just look through my history real quick, see if I find anything.
God, no way in hell.
It's such nostalgia.
Yeah,
put me on the
Doc is the one
spot.
I'm interested in.
I assume the
Doc is
nostalgia's
the one
hitting
I'm
way heavier than you think the reality was.
Doc?
Let me roll something.
Genius.
Remember when I had a boyfriend? Those two they didn't get along. I think Krim shot him, but I think they had a bit of a bromance. I remember the whole squad pulled up for me, and Chris was going to protect me, but he didn't even protect me. And that's strong stuff. And I remember him saying, you got a guy, you should cut and run. He was right.
Oh man.
Forgot he did say one nice thing. That would be the one nice thing.
All right, what about Red here?
I got two memories. I can give you two if you want them.
Yeah, go for it.
My first one, one of the most recent ones, and I remember getting my spine snapped by a bullet, and it was Chris that saved me with his grappling hook. And then we had a bro fun time as I talked to him all the way up to get surgery from Doc. From you. And then he gave me a picture with the freaking Corpo grunt as I was out of it entirely.
Not Corpo Grunt, Max Tech.
Max Tech. Max Tech, sorry. But that was a good one.
No, it was.
And then and my second one is when a while back, I think after I had a raid on the police station, and I was taken away by Chris, we ran over a pedestrian, or not a pedestrian, but somebody from the combat zone, and we both connected about both how fucked up we both were. That didn't affect us at all. We just ran someone over, and we just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, both those things. I do remember those.
All right, I will give you credit that the picture and everything. Yeah, positive moment there, and him saving your life, positive moment. The running someone over, that's not a positive moment.
For these fuckers, it is.
Yeah, I guess in the context, yeah, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, holy hell.
Yeah, all right.
Come on. I gave you two memories. Come on, give me it.
Yep. Well, as the night goes on, again, Cadmail, you hear Blondie grumbling about the blood in the back seat. Ticks on by. The next morning comes, and I need Havoc to roll me luck. Cast Havoc. Havoc a cast.
Havoc.
Sure would suck if that STD hit you hard.
Alexi, you are muted.
Is he trying to speak? I can't tell.
Yeah, he's muted. All right, well, we will come back to him when he's back. But with that, the morning comes. Doc, would you like to do anything?
Bed rest.
All right.
Bed rest.
With that, you're going to be healing however much you do when you heal for a day.
Your body.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do? Actually, quick question. So, Red stayed there. Havoc probably went back to the place she shares with that. Where is Doc staying now? Are you officially staying with Jerry?
Out of game, she was meant to get the lease for Tim's old place.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That was left to you in the will with 1 month.
Yeah. If you have the chance, should be moving in there.
Yeah. So you're resting up. What about... Oh, you're back. Roll me luck, Havoc.
That's a 4?
That's a 4. You wake up, and it's that moment where you realize you are alone. There's no body, nobody either, in the little cargo container that you're sharing, that you were sharing the night before. Peeking around and opening your eyes, stepping out. You are alone on that pier. Not a single boat in sight.
No loose ends, just how I like it.
But you are stuck out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, shit.
And with these bad roads. And you hitched a ride with Jerry, who has
That
left.
I did.
And with these bad country roads, skates aren't really going to help you.
No. Any chance I could call up anyone from my old clan?
From your old clan?
Yeah. Do I have any friends left?
Possibly.
Actually, you know what? I have the single friend who we have not decided, who I still have no idea who they are. The single friend from my background, an old enemy, who is now a friend.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and give him a call and roll me... Actually, don't roll me anything yet. Go ahead. Do you think they'd be a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Alright, give me a tick here. More Ganger or more Borg?
More Ganger.
Alright, we're gonna go with... Nope, not that one. There we go. Make a quick handout. All players' journals, save, show to players. The friend.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice.
I like your friend.
Of course, he would say.
Right.
Yeah.
You better hope we don't meet.
She answers the phone, just that moment of, what you want, Willis?
I'm sorry, give me 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to briefly perform a rendition of Don't Break My Heart, my achy breaky heart.
Nice.
Anywho. Hey, Chum, how's it hanging?
Oh, it's hanging, but don't know exactly why. What's up?
You still got wheels? I, crashed at a pretty interesting soiree last night and stuck out in the boonies.
Soiree. Wow, you're using big words now, aren't you?
Ah, fuck off.
Well, fuck all. I'm assuming that's what you did.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Right. So, you're stuck out where?
Oh god, where are we?
Man, I left y'all on that one fucking map for so long without knowing
Hey,
it, and you
Doc.
don't know where you are.
Yeah, like, I'm still just seeing this blue. Like, I'm gonna just make up some numbers. Like,
Yeah.
10 miles out of city limits, old pier off of 93. I
Okay.
think I knocked you out, like, a mile away at one point.
No. If it's where I'm thinking of it, you didn't knock me out. You broke my cyber arm, and then I took your leg off, but we had to put back on after the fight.
Ah, right. That fucking hurt.
Of course it did, bitch.
Oh,
All right. So am I just picking you up, or?
Yeah, no, just me. You up for sushi?
I mean, could be. You buy?
I suppose so.
All right. Yeah, I'll be there in quick enough time. You cool if I take the car?
Oh, yeah.
All right. With that, she heads out to get you.
Cool. There we go. Friend acquired.
Nice.
I wish it was that easy. Also, again, just a reminder that I'm still all flesh. I don't have any true chrome other than my bones. So if she took my leg off,
Oh god.
Literally stuck it back on. God.
yeah.
Crazy lady.
All right, just so I'm keeping my shit straight. Booster game, right?
Yes.
I'm giving her picture. Give me a tick here. You know what? I think I know why you guys fought. This is going to be in the net for everyone. That's her car.
Oh my god.
Sweet.
Get that shit jacked. My god.
Jesus. I know she's coming from a couple miles away from just seeing the fucking reflection.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely a moment where she says, "Yeah, a couple jackdogs try to get me, but without their crossbows, they ain't
damn.
shit."
God damn. Fucking hell.
But
Okay.
she picks you up, gets you in the car. Definitely that moment where she goes, click your fucking boots outside my car."
Fine, I take the skates off.
Yep. Gets you in just that moment of, so what were you doing out here? You said you were at a party? What for? What kind?
Funeral.
A few. No wonder they held it out of Night City. Everyone would have robbed it.
Oh, not these fuckers. Actually, wondering if you got some deets on them. Weirdly, I mean, they're pretty new in town. You know the hui water fucks. Oh my god! Oh no!
She knows.
She knows.
Yeah, it's definitely
You
that
know-
moment where you're like, yeah, hui, the water fucks. And she's like, and the car's like, she's been cooking it a good mile and just starts to slow down. Her hands come off the wheel and she crosses her arms and she starts steering with her knee as she's looking at you. Because one of the big things with her is that despite the cyber arm, and you know she has interface plugs, you cannot drive her car with interface plugs.
Respect that.
Yep. She might have hit it big, but she still stays true. She takes that moment and goes, all right, how many of them did you fuck?
No, just one. Well, 1.5? I don't know. He was big. Like,
Okay.
big.
Anyways, why are you dealing with the wee? Are you a part of them? Show me your
Oh,
fucking
God.
mouth. And she starts to reach the metal arm to your face. Like, show me your mouth.
She just like opens her mouth, turns in a couple directions, lets her get a good look. Oh, just the one. Happened to be in town.
Okay, that's fine. Whoever you're dealing with them, just don't. They are bad news.
Yeah, I got that impression.
Right. Word is around just all the gangs for the most part is that, yeah, the Jetbirds got kicked out of their shit, and then you have the Jackdogs moving in and fucking shit up, but then they got fucked up. You know the one crew that hasn't been getting shit rained on them? The Hui.
All right.
So, like, more power to you if you're able to make that, but man,
It's not going to be a repeat occurrence, believe me.
oh, good.
I don't know. Might have preferred you though.
Right.
He said it was something weird without the smell of fish.
Huh. Anyways, what's the plan now then? Just drop you off at home? Where are you staying now?
Oh, crashing with a new crew.
Oh. Any
It's,
beats on them?
They aren't bad folks, which is weird to say. No, I mean, they're all going to end up slag. I can't lie about that. But hey, their eddies are good, and they're good fun.
Well, that's what matters in the end, huh?
Aye, aye. Oh, fuck. It's just the sailor shit comes out.
Right. Anyways, yeah, I'll drop you off. For the most part, just be careful. Don't fucking call me again. See you next week for dinner.
Absolutely.
Red, would you have went home in the morning?
After I had fun with Doc and the whole celebration thing, I did drink, but I would have gone home in the morning.
Go ahead and give me a concentration check.
Gonna add one luck to it. Mm, 13.
13. Not quite enough. You are woken up by the sound of a very crisp engine just blasting by, the screech of tires, and then it quieter just as it backs up to where you're staying. Peeking out the window, the little slit in the door as you like jump awake, you see a golden car, and out steps Havoc, for the car peels away.
That wakes him up real quick. And he just goes bug-eyed, like, what the fuck? Why is such a good car here? And I'm like, and I see Havoc, and I'm like, oh, that bitch got some explaining to do.
Yep. Havoc, you get to the door, open it, and Red's probably right there staring at you.
I think of like I reach for the doorknob and the door just rips open.
So, who is that?
Oh, just an old friend.
Okay.
Well-
Explain.
Explain?
Explain, please. Please explain. You know a friend, the golden car.
I mean, don't we all?
Oh!
No. No, she picked it up off some sack of shit.
Okay, so it's
Probably
a she.
10 years back.
So it's a she.
Oh yeah. You don't stand a chance.
Oh, now you saying that makes me want to try. You're gonna have to tell me a lot about her. We're gonna talk.
Have you
for
lost a limb before?
No.
Okay,
I'm
you
that
don't stand a
good.
chance.
I don't lose limbs because I dodge everything. I'm that good.
Come here, Chew. I need to show you something.
Oh, please do.
And I will go under account the story of like my single attempt to get the car and why we were enemies for a bit. Show him the scar that circles one of my flanks, where the leg was just ripped completely off.
As you go through this story, you do the exact opposite. It's just, if anything, this actually arouses red metal.
He's crazy.
Somebody
Wow.
show him the
Attitude.
last person he quote unquote dated. The last person he chased after.
A bitch that can fight and kick my ass? Wow. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love.
Oh man.
Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna hang out a lot more, okay? We're gonna hang out a lot more.
It's so much cooler to me now.
I feel alive. I feel alive. Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Everybody wants to hang out with rocker boys. Rocker boys want to hang out with solos. It is the dichotomy, isn't it?
That is true.
Because we're the exact opposite.
Didn't know you were such a gearhead.
What now?
A gearhead. You know.
I just appreciate someone with style, and that girl has fucking style.
Yeah, in spades.
I can't wait to meet her. Oof.
Honestly, I can't wait either.
Different reasons.
I'm so glad we added you to the crew. I'm so glad you're part of the crew now.
Happy to fucking be here. But genuinely, you bailed on the sitch with the Hui, and I get it, but what's up with that? You've been running with these guys way longer than I have, but not sticking with them for their biz?
Oh, they have a real fucked up sense of family, and I'm not for that at all.
Oh no, I get that on the Hui, but I mean,
yeah.
Shit.
I mean, if they treat their family like that, what do you think they do to their friends? I don't deal with any group that disposes everyone, and I mean everyone, as disposable pawns.
You're in the
If you're part
wrong
of my
city,
crew-
friend.
Hey, you're part of my crew and you're still alive, aren't you? Doc is still
Yeah.
here. The only reason Chris went down was because of a bad job. That's it. We pay respect to him proper after that shit show of funeral.
Yeah. Speak for yourself. I had a great time.
Yeah. Did you get an STD? Or were you just left out there? Because I saw you come in with a friend, remember? Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
yeah,
trust the wee
they
wee.
bailed, but that's Nomad's standard, man. If they're still there when you get back, it's you got problems now.
I was with
You
Doc
can't.
when she was dating with the avocados. That's real family over there. What they have, what the avocados have, I can respect. I respect avocados. It's wee wee. I don't respect. They crazy fuckers and they crazier fuckers to family. Simple as.
Well, good thing respect just never really had to be on the table.
For me, it does. And I respect you too.
Thanks.
Genuinely, I do respect you. And that's why you got me on your side. But I digress. That's my point I'm saying. I'll deal with the wee wee, but I ain't trying to get any closer to them than I already have. Simple
Yeah, I'm with you. Frankly, at this point, I think my 10-foot pole needs to get a little extension.
Exactly. But point made.
Want some sushi? I got bailed on.
I'm not a big fan of fish, but I hear they do good Korean barbecue too.
Ooh, Kimba, that's true.
Oh yeah, let's go. I pat you on the back and we just head out.
Yep.
With
You're buying, though.
with Havoc, Princess carrying red metal into the sunset.
Fuck you.
We'll cut to Cadmiel. Cadmiel, that morning you wake up. What do you do?
Yeah. So first thing I would do is send a message out to Savage and check what ended up happening. Are we going on a fishing trip? I don't.
No,
Am I gonna have
it's,
to set aside vacation time? I need to know.
no. You're a detective, right?
Yeah. No, I hunt things
That's-
down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what.
It's just okay with these people. Just quote fish lingo and nautical terms, and you'll be good. What we're doing is he's going to bring our offer to the captain, and we're going to meet in a few days to finish this deal out.
Gotcha. Beacon and codes. Okay.
Yes, codes. In the meantime, I think we should heat up an investigation on Fresh. So hopefully, we don't have to get too messy with that.
Yeah.
So is Blondie okay? I bled a lot, emotionally and literally in her backseat.
I'd say physically she's fine. Emotionally, she's pissed.
What's her? She got like a favorite coffee, or like she has a certain scent she likes. Can put that in her car.
Question. Favorite coffee, I think, is other people's. Maybe scents the same. It's just.
How is she gonna steal someone's? She gonna steal my air freshener?
I mean, if you want it to be from you, maybe.
Okay. That's so weird. That's so. About last night. Are we still good? We did some pretty crazy shit back there. I beheaded a guy.
Yeah, I mean, streets are awful. This isn't the first time I've seen you guys just kind of fight random each other. Are apparently friends. I assume this is just how you guys talk.
We're very passionate about each other.
Yeah.
How about we meet up and we should just find some leads on this fresh. I need something to focus on here.
I mean, I don't remember what we. Holy no.
We know she is a product or has some connection to a product with that organization.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Do you have any contacts or knowledge on where groups might put on tattoos, light up tattoos?
Oh, well, Jim, could I roll style and wardrobe?
Yeah.
I'm still fucked up. Yeah,
Wow.
this really good place. You drive us there. We'll head our investigation there.
Yeah, I can do that. Call up Blondie, and where are we meeting?
The barn. What's the place is called?
The bar?
The barn. It's a good place to
Barn.
get permanent marks and tattoos.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
We'll
I'll
head
meet you
off.
there then, I guess.
All right. Well, that's certainly a place, that's for sure. I'm gonna let you know, barn is only mentioned once in the core rulebook. It's someone's name.
Bar.
But y'all managed to eventually meet up. Takes a bit of doing because there's not really a place called Barn, the Barn, or Bar, anything really. But you do find a place that is called the Bjorn.
It's a mistranslation. It's the people in here. We're tight.
You tight with these people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Walk right in. I don't know what the fuck this place is. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
I hope you are, because we're about to. Yeah.
So, what is it exactly you're trying to find in the Bjorn?
So I have pictures of the tattoos used by the Black Belt Company.
Okay. Right. Okay. Cool. Events. Yep. Let me hit that for everyone. Show on the body. Yeah. Walking in, it is very much a place filled with people who have blonde hair, just long, like Viking braids, stuff like that, tattoos. And open the door, and you get one guy who just looks at you. Everyone kind of stops for half a second, very much that biker bar feel. They go back, you see one guy with a tattoo gun working on something. A couple other people just kind of sitting chatting, looking at stencils. Finally, one guy walks up and just goes, "So, what can I do for you?"
Looking for a tattoo.
"Oh, cool. Came to the right place. The Bjorn is the best barn for, that stuff?"
What sort of style are we looking for? Look over the CAD mail.
Oh, we're Are you looking to get tattoo? I mean, we're looking for, or just if you guys know other tattoo artists and the like.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
yeah, we
We know
really like
everyone
this.
around here.
Yeah, we
Art.
really like this one particular style.
Yeah.
Oh.
This cross with like some
Yeah, cross on a
lines
field
coming out
with
of
some
it.
starbursts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion and a human perception.
Can I help?
Both of you can roll even.
All right. I'll throw in a couple luck into the persuasion, and I'm just gonna assume I fail the human perception.
Oh my god, he's talking to people.
I'm no longer critically hurt, so boom. Boom. He's leading it.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's definitely that moment as you guys kind of bounce back and forth with this guy. You eventually find out that his name is Bjarn. He's Bjarn, the owner of Bjorn, the tattoo barn. It's why it's so confusing.
All right.
No
Yep.
wonder. No freaking wonder.
He has a dog named Ben, but anyways, dealing with him and just kind of talking for a minute, he takes a bit of convincing to really talk about other tattoo artists. Again, he's very much trying to push for you to get the tattoo here. Like, oh, I can do it, I can do it. And, well, you're trying to find the artist, but he's like, well, I could copy any art. And just back and forth, followed by him eventually going, well, look, so if you're just wanting information on it, I guess I can point you in that direction. Tell you what, we'll say this is a consultation and I'm pointing you in the right direction. 100 eddies.
Deal.
Takes 100 eddies, however you guys want to split it amongst you, 50-50 or whatever.
We'll do 50-50.
Okay.
Then with that, he says, well, tattoos and stuff like that, they kind of belong to a club. I want to say they're like the black belts. No, black welts. Yeah, because they all get covered in bruises and shit after they get their tattoos done. Like, it's really weird. But I don't know, you see them around on occasion, but most of the time they keep them covered. It's only when they're like at a party or something that they really show them off. I don't know if it's
chill.
like
What's the sort of vibe?
like they're chill, kind of like how like other edge runners and stuff are. You chill when they're not on a job, but on a job, they're some of the scariest people you know. What am I talking about? You guys don't know about that.
We have no idea what it's like at all.
I'm
Right.
just a regular worker.
Right.
I thought I'd look cool to, get it from the
Badass
same
and
place.
shit, you know?
Look just like a real badass.
Right. So, like, are you trying to get in with them?
I mean, if we're interested in this tattoo, so yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
You know where like the clubhouse is, or like the bar they like.
well, it's kind of hard to pinpoint. they don't really have a place where they gather like religiously. They really bounce around, but lately, place they've been interested in and just kind of hanging out. He kind of looks back and forth for a moment, making sure no one else is listening. Goes, I heard they keep a couple people an eye in metal store.
Metal Storm.
I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys.
Has that been a
back
recent
on the
thing,
bar.
or?
That was our first bar. You remember that? That's where we found Jerry.
I know, and I don't like how that's connected to that. So
Store. What neighborhood's that in?
Oh, well, I guess it's right on the edge of Pacifica and Haywood. You can buy that bridge.
there's the Black Welts, right?
Yeah, black belts, black belts. I don't know. Black something. Black bitches, I want to actually call them black bitches. They probably get very upset. Again, they aren't like nice people in and of themselves.
Thank you so much, you know. If I'm ever into one of those parties that I need like the good old war paint type thing done on my face, I will absolutely come here.
Oh, face tattoos we actually stopped doing.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. No, it got really bad. We were doing them really good, and then like someone had an allergic reaction to a tattoo gun to the eye because they sneezed.
Well, it's not like
Gotta
kind
ruin
of
it for
their fault
everybody, don't
for
they?
being allergic.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
horrible people. Well, anyways, what can I do for you?
Look,
Oh, that's all I need.
You guys got like, you guys got business cards? Or
Oh yeah, business cards would be nice.
Here, hold out your hand.
I hold out my hand,
Palm up or palm down?
palm up.
Yeah, no, it's that moment where he grabs you by the wrist, pulls your hand in. I need you to roll me contested brawling.
Oh shit!
You gotta beat a 19.
Tattooed. Oh, you fucking kidding me?
A rough week.
Does solo help at all with this?
Yes, it can.
+1. I have no luck, by the way. So
Oh,
let's see how
God.
this goes.
Oh, dude. It's that moment you see him pulling up one of the laser tattooers, and he's getting ready to basically brand your palm with his logo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jim,
Hey, yank your hand back.
You can't spring that on a motherfucker like that, you know?
Well, then you'd say no.
Keep your business card.
Hey, free advertising.
Free, yeah, so free. My sword will be going for your ass. How free is that? My goodness.
He puts his hands up, lets you guys get up, and it's that moment you notice that on the inside of both of his palms, it's tattooed.
At least he's got good PR. I'll give him that.
This is great. Everyone at the bars is gonna see that right through the glass. Perfect.
Yeah, mate. Don't you have a business card? You should really up it. I have not updated my business card. More word of mouth.
Friendly Vikings is one of my favorite tropes.
Yeah, you know, we should probably get going though.
Yeah. Bye.
It took everything I had not to either just give him a stereotypical, well, hi there. It's like, oh.
Hi there, buddy.
It's like, no, I figured just him being like a friendly guy would be better. Yeah. I am.
Oh, hey there, pal. Looking to get some ink there, are you?
Yep. So it is Bjorn of the Bjorn Barn with the dog named Bien.
Honestly, this is probably one of the better outcomes I imagined. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it up pretty good.
I,
Once we're back to the car. All right, yeah, so
should we contact others for this, or you think it's gonna be chill?
oh, if we go
Metal
there,
stuff.
yes, we're gonna want to contact others.
Well, we're doing detective shit. May as well call the cop.
Yeah, yeah, that'd probably
You
be good.
can,
I'll piece you guys in on everything I kind of know here. Once we
I'm
got them here.
calling the Sarge.
Who's calling the Sarge?
Dog's calling the Sarge.
She lets it ring.
Oh, like, maybe she's still asleep. It's like it's 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Oh,
I mean, she's working the combat zone, right?
yeah, pretty.
That's got to be busy all the time.
Oh, yeah, actually, I'll send her a text. Going to Metal Storm, we have a link on investigation. Do you know anything about the black warts?
Oh no!
Or something
Gunderson,
Yeah.
Gunderson,
Oh,
local
no.
expert of criminology.
Well, criminology sounds like where it's at. I would assume so, given who's talking to me.
I'm not a criminal.
What? What did you just say?
I'm Robin Hood, bro. I'm just a nice
Uh-huh. Robin Hood. Uh-huh.
Was that time Robin Hood decapitated Little John?
I haven't spent luck on anything today. Let's spend some luck on this one. Why not? Criminology. Wrong thing. That's deduction, you dumb piece of... Okay. Pow. There you go. That's got the 2 in
Nice.
there, so...
With a 19 on criminology at getting the black warts. Quick little scour. Black warts is not a thing,
or something the other.
but
It's very
with the
vague.
criminology also kind of leaning into concentration here a little bit.
Sure.
The name that they've given you when they've talked about this is Blackwell. And given the fact that you were given the information, because Cadmail said that you shared it, right, Cadmail?
Yeah, I mean, I was planning to share it with the...
With the crew as a whole?
When we all met.
Yeah, like once we met up.
Oh, once you met up. Okay. Yeah, no, so with that then, like,
Sure, I remember.
benefit of the doubt.
What did I
Yeah.
have from... I got something because I was the person who broke it. I was one of the 2 people that broke into that black site, so I wasn't sure how much of that. Oh, why isn't it in my journal? Why didn't I write that down?
Yeah, I can't find any notes on what we found in the black site. I have no memory of what we got out of it.
Yeah, damn it.
I know we got the chip.
Fresh product.
I got it whispered to me, and I didn't fucking really. I didn't write it down anywhere. That's so dumb.
All right, give me a tick here.
I was like, go into the chat, show on one page. I'll find
Yep.
something. That's embarrassing. Sorry.
I'll say this aloud. Jerry Jamison is a name in the system. Blank spaces in the server room into the bottom right. Something about a fresh product being marketed.
What?
You knew that it was a ziggurat facility.
Okay, there, I got it. Okay, Jerry Jameson is a name in the system. Blank space is in server to the bottom right. Something about a fresh product being marketed. Okay, so yeah, so she doesn't have any direct correlation, I don't think. I don't recall.
Have you guys been honest about the Blackwell situation leading up to this? With Gun Yourself.
I was trying to
Pretty
remember.
sure we have.
Yeah, I was like,
I think we have. We haven't held it back anything really.
well, yes and
I don't know
no.
how much has come up.
Yeah, there's just it's a lot of stuff that she's asking about things, but there's a lot more involved with the Duke than anything else at this point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna add that to my journal because I don't know why I wasn't in there first.
I mean, we
Yeah,
were
sure.
completely honest about everything we did. We weren't hiding
Ah!
nothing.
Well, tell you what, with the criminology, you know that black wart is not a thing.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me concentration.
No. I was like, I also have deduction. I know concentration's better.
Deduction will, whichever's better for you, will
But...
work.
Oh, okay, then I'll use concentration.
Okay.
Yeah. Just wasn't sure if it was.
With the 21 concentration, whether or not it was intentional to mention to you, Blackwell is a name you know that is connected to the Ziggurat facility.
Okay, yeah.
So, again, with the concentration on top of the criminology, you're able to kind of have that moment and tinker around. You find out about the Blackwell black spot. It is normally located either on the inside of the wrist, the chest, or on the back. When it's on the chest or the back, it is on the side of the heart, above it directly.
Oh boy, okay, I gotta write this down too. The black spot. The Blackwell black spot. Thank you.
With the criminology, this is able to inform you that it is something that is known to be found on seemingly random or innocuous people that have been arrested or found dead. There is no correlation between the people that you find with it, because almost every time you find one, there is not another one found near it. Essentially, if you come across a serial killer spree, you might find one of the victims has this mark on them. No one else does. Or a robbery, and you find a picture of that symbol, but it's not connected to anything. It is a symbol that pops up, and most of the files you're looking at are cold cases.
Oh, God damn it.
Just very much the red string on the corkboard going, but it's all connected!
Okay. Ugh. Alright, where are we meeting up?
Being
She's
pointed at
regretting
Metal
it
Storm.
immediately. Having followed this thread. God
Metal
damn
Storm.
it. Metal Storm. God damn it. Okay.
Hey, you'll feel right at home.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sort of. A bunch of wannabe solos, yeah. Chromed out. Ugh.
Can I get a luck roll from everyone in the party that is going to Metal Storm?
No luck.
Okay, I need a luck roll from the other two then. A 7. Gunderson, that's all you need to... God damn it.
You know, just to roll again?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Come on, guys. You can
Roll
do
off.
it.
Who gets the shitty thing? Hiya. There
Came
it is.
close. It's going to be Doc. It was more of a question of which one of you got the second ship. Though.
Gotcha. Damn.
Lay it on me.
There is a moment
Me, I
again
have-
as you guys approach Metal Storm, and you see once again the great big, just tractor trailer, truck trailer that's sitting there, being unloaded with more furniture. And a hooligan comes running up. Not a thought in the world to any of you. As he grabs a stool when the people who are loading it aren't looking, turns and he starts to run at you all, raising it above his head. You can all clearly see he's running at Doc.
Yeah.
God.
My first instinct would be to pull out a pistol and shoot the guy.
Yeah,
But,
by all means.
okay.
I'm waiting to receive him and knock him over with a brawling.
All right. Oh, it looks like Cadmail's going to get there first then if he's shooting him before he gets to you. Gunderson, what's your reaction to this? Typical Metal Storm?
This is going exactly as badly as she expected it was going to be. But
All right, this guy
there's a
cannot
lead on
dodge
something of
bullets.
interest.
Oh, he fucking Christ. Okay, I'm going to roll something else before he hits Doc. He keeps going. Holy shit.
All right.
Yeah, Doc. Fucking 16 as he gets the chair up on you.
I'm gonna brawl him.
All right, so you're going to take it.
Can I try and catch it? Or am I just rolling evasion here?
You can either try to deck him or you can get out of the way. One or the other.
I'm not taking another hit. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Sure?
there you go.
Okay. Yeah, because he gets shot square in the chest, center mass. You actually hear the tink of the bullet hitting plate, like the metal in him, as it bounces off. He stumbles for half a second, takes that step, swings hard. You step out of the way. Him just swinging it splits the stool in half.
You good, buddy?
He immediately just turns to, woo! And keeps running.
All right.
So you sure you want to go into Metal Storm in your condition? Because I will put you down as a cold case so fast.
I have done jack shit. You can go forward. I'll be behind you.
For
Pop.
to what?
Investigator. This is our lead here.
All
Your
right.
lead? Your lead was a dead end. What are you here for?
And
We're here
I
to
don't know
try
what
and
you're getting at. Yeah. A lead to
Yeah, Blackwoods. That's a dead end. So, and she just looks to Cadmill. What are we here for?
We're here to find the trail back to Blackwell. I don't. You talking about Blackwarts?
That was one of the names he gave us.
He didn't know what he was talking about.
Or am I just say, look
What?
for Black?
What are you?
Black ain't gonna find shit.
Blackwell. What are you?
So we're looking into Blackwell for what? All these mystery murders? What do you guys care?
She is connected to who we are looking for.
She is connected to who
So-
you're looking for.
Or the guy that we just went to a funeral for. I know
Ah,
the last
Mhm.
thing I was dealing with was he wanted a missing persons rescued from them.
oh, God, you're doing favors for the dead psychopath too? Fuck is it with? All right. What do you?
I'm
Okay,
just
so
trying to save a life
Right.
and hopefully kill two birds with one stone. That seemed like the deal, and it seems like the deal's still going. So
Deal is still going.
so we want to find this person. I assume you don't want to drop names. So what's the approach here?
Well, this tattoo was found on the guys who jumped us, right, Cadmo?
yes,
So they all killed themselves or got killed, and they're connected to the someone that we think has the someone. We're gonna keep it chill,
These
low
were found
profile.
on the guys that jumped all of us?
You know the phone booth?
Okay, the phone booths. Okay.
my assumption is we go in there. You guys said you found talk about a fresh product. That's our link
Yes.
back.
We could say maybe
We're
you're
looking where to get
interested. The fresh product.
of this fresh product. Yes, we need to figure out where that's stored, and I believe that is where our missing person is.
Safe bet.
As a cook,
Yes, apparently she was a very good cook.
Fresh
my
product.
assumption so far is that she's being forced to make some new drug for them or something.
And what about this place? Why are we here? I mean, this is the densest place, as you can
So
see.
I don't know of any other spot where we could get in touch with Blackwell people without instantly outing ourselves as people that are looking into Blackwell.
Hmm.
The crowd's helping us here.
I don't know if any other facilities to break into to look into this.
Yeah, last one kind of blew up.
Currently, I've got 2 neighborhoods to go through, so if I could even just cut that down to 1, it'd be way better. If I could cut it down to a building, that'd be good. Hoping this leads back on a trail.
Ah. Okay. Um. Hmm. Tell you what. Given Metal Storm's specificity as a type of bar, I could take a look into their system, see if they've got anything concrete going on.
Oh, net shit.
Hmm.
Sounds
Get
good.
up for that.
But you go asking about, you better be able to play it real dumb. You want to fit in with the crowd, not, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think we can play it dumb.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy given your chrome is spilling out the top of your skull. So Savage is
I have a
covered.
PhD, thank you.
Cadwell, you got. Wait, hold on. That's a reference to. Do you have like internal head plating, don't you, or something?
Yeah, she does.
I was like, you took so much damage. Is that not showing? That's that was my. I was like literally referencing what I assumed was missing scalp.
Yeah,
I finished a bit of missing scalp. I went down to 3 health, so
How about you,
assumption.
Cadmail?
Uh,
You got any chrome to fit in, or
oh, yeah,
Oh.
my arms are fresh chrome. One of them I think is visible. It's
If you look
coloration at
close
the very
enough, you'll
least.
see my signature. It's good shit.
okay, all right then.
I got fresh chrome. Both arms.
I'll see what I can do about getting in, but I'll stick around as long as I can.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna try and rub my eyes a bit, see if I can get those kind of bloodshot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Attempt to mess up my appearance. I can come off as someone who is drunk and or strung out. That'd be good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I like your
with
idea. She does the same thing with her chromes, like with the chem skin and chem hair that she's got going on.
everyone roll me wardrobe and style except Doc. Doc, you already look fucked up.
Yes.
You
I'm-
already fucked up as shit.
Run in a couple luck.
Yeah, why not? Couple luck there too. But bam!
Damn,
it,
crackhead.
One fucking thing.
Boys with the fits, bro.
I don't know. Apparently, she's really into style.
Is Gunny one of those people where they're like, oh yeah, it's just something I picked up at the store the other day, and it's like the most perfectly cut, tailored thing off the rack? They just have that body.
I mean, she's that. She is the straight laced cop that her style is nomad. So she is always trying to look like trying to do a specific look that is
Okay.
contrary to her whole thing.
It
Okay,
also might be
gotcha.
worth noting that, her doesn't mean your grandma.
Oh yeah, Jessamine being grandma.
Has absolutely just the highest quality and fashionable weaponry type of thing. Here I got my assault rifle that has an axe attached to it.
It's pretty hard.
It's just a random thing. A random goodie box.
Yep. Well, Savage, part of the reason why I didn't have you roll is because you do look suitably fucked up.
I went for a wood chipper.
Yeah, Gunnarsson looks like she headbutted the wood chipper in one. Cadwell, you look suitably fucked up.
All right.
But for the most part, y'all are able to get going in. Again, guy at the door mostly just kind of goes, all right, you're coming in. And he seems to be one of the more sane chromers any of you have met, as Metal Storm's now actually gotten popular enough that it can be an issue. He goes, all right, rule number 1, if you pull out a gun, better be able to fucking use it. 2, if you got chrome, good. If you don't, fine. Just don't bitch and whine when you get hurt. 3, if you get hit with a chair, just know that you signed the waiver when you stepped in. You notice that when he gestures, there's a spot on the floor that says, this is me signing the waiver. And it shows boot prints where you would step in.
Cheeky bastard.
Secondly, yes, you can order motor oil. No, I would not recommend it. Right. Do you agree to these terms and conditions?
Yeah.
Gunnarsson
This is
just
place, right?
stumbles in.
Yeah, true.
Starts kind of scratching around his body. Just yeah.
Just the shake of the head, like, God damn tweakers. And you guys get in, step on that little spot. And can I get a cyber tech from each of you?
Sure thing.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
God damn.
I showed up to work, I guess.
Wait, where the fuck are my numbers? Come on, man. I'm supposed to be good at this.
Oh no, I don't know why you're rolling, Havoc.
But thanks for soaking up that too.
I got you. That's why. I'm taking your numbers for you. Not gonna lie, I was zoned out for a minute and didn't realize where we were.
No worries. There's a moment where you guys are kind of going through, and each one of you who steps in, except Cadmail, realizes that there is a buzz, and you feel it. It's like it's more or less checking you for cybernetics, like a magnet's being brought over, And it's one of those really strong ones where if you put another magnet on the other side, you can feel them like pulling at each other through your arm.
Mhm.
And it feels like it, and it's like it's tugging on your metallic bits. If you have cyber eyes, for a half second, they glitch out. Cyber hands are forced to open and close as you are all hit with a mild EMP. Cadmail's the only one who doesn't notice. When you step off of the spot, even for that half second, you noticed it, but once you're out of that spot, you're fine. More or less, you looking back, you see the guy watching each of you step in and just watching for anything that shifts, twitches. Gunnarsson, you notice that your Kim skin started to change and shift ever so slightly as well. Essentially, this is a check yourself at the door situation.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But y'all get in. The loud music that's playing is very much a la Pound, where it's just heavy, deep, loud music. There's barely any rhythm to it. It's just like someone's banging a whole bunch of trash cans together, honestly. Getting further in, you notice that what had been a nice varnished bar has become just fucking solid steel bolted to the fucking floor. As it's just there for durability purpose now. Clearly, it's a good thing the Duke left this place. But what's noticeable is that all the furniture that you guys can interact with is wooden.
Movie props.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Good number of people inside, some dancing, some jamming. See one man who's currently just waving a gun in the air, pulling the trigger, but nothing happens. Seems completely unfazed that his gun's not firing.
nice. Oof, I'm gonna make my way into this dancing circle and use that as cover while I try to check this room for uh
Yeah,
what is it? An interface port. That's what it is. Try to do that sense.
sure. You can either get me perform dance or what would it be? What would it be? Is there an actual thing for dancing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there is.
dances, body skills.
Oh, body skill. Yeah, you can give me a dance, a stealth, or an acting.
Let's see. Are they at all different? So far, dance and acting are the same. Stealth is the same. Where are you, stealth? Stealth would be cool. Or no, what is stealth? Shit, I can't remember. Is it called
This is
something else?
Dex.
Stealth is
Uh,
Body
Dex.
skills. It's at the bottom.
Yeah,
Oh, at the
it's
bottom.
up.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I guess stealth would be the way to go here. Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
thank
not
God I
bad.
picked that one. Oh God. Everything else is almost half that.
Wow. Yeah, Gunnarsson, you managed to blend in the crowd for the most part. You're not really dancing, but you're bouncing enough that people are kind of ignoring you. Again, you're trying to draw less attention,
Yeah.
whereas failing at the dance would get all attention on you.
Yeah.
um, what about Cadmail and Savage?
Start getting some questions out of people, answers out of people. She's gonna grab some drinks and she's gonna head to a table.
All right.
Yeah, Cadmo will be joining her in that.
All right. For the interface port, Gunnarsson, you find one over by the jukebox.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. That's not so hard. Pulling on my goggles, pulling up the hood. I have in here was like the first session. I gained a worn out med tech hat. I'd put that over the like because of the bodysuit and the goggles and try to
Yeah.
put that over. Just try to look like I'm zoning out by the jukebox.
Cool. All right, I'm having to double check things.
Me too.
Yep. Boo. Because it's been a minute since I read the net running. I'm going to be completely honest.
Honestly, we could leave that for next session where it's like if it's a prepared thing or whatever.
Well, that might be for the best because we are coming up on where I would like to call it.
Yeah, I figured. I was like,
With that, with you guys dancing or hanging out by the jukebox, sitting and drinking, we have Havoc trying to get Red to stop hounding her for her best friend's number. And
Accurate.
I'll say that the camera pulls back. And let me double check real quick. Did I ever actually properly? No. I don't think we did. Oh, I'm going to have to work with you on that. All right.
yeah, it's all good.
The camera pulls back just so that we're getting a bit of a sight outside of everything. And you're all like the vision of the camera pulls out of the bar through the Aldecado camp. It goes back to the wee with the Pac captain. He's already telling the captain about the deal that Doc is wanting to do. And then it goes down through the sewers. You see bullet holes along the walls fired from very heavy caliber pistols. Rubber bullet casings on the ground before it pulls back up into a basement of a building where, you know, it really would be easier if you stopped struggling fresh.
I'm sorry, where did this go to? The camera went to where?
A basement somewhere in Night City.
Oh my god. Oh,
That is
poor
where we will
girl.
end it.
Yeah, it turns out Blackwell is fresh.
I would
Yeah.
so fucking surprised.
That's the reveal. The reveal is next time it's the camera pans and it's a fucking mirror that she's talking to. No.
Right?
I will say this now. That is not the case.
Yeah, I figured.
All right.
Yeah, you just don't want me to get it right and spoil everything. That's
Yeah,
it.
I'm furiously retyping everything
Yeah.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely crossed my mind at one point while playing the arc of Chris. I was like, no, the camera.
There's no fucking way.
No.
Session 30, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
I'll turn
All
off
right.
this